Hey, Brown Sugar. Okay, you get to welcome in boss. I'll call as I get this live stream set up. Okay, give me just a minute, y'all. Okay, hang on just a minute. Okay.
created our own society.
That's right. We created our own happiness. That's what we did.
Hello to everyone in the chat. Give me just a minute. Let me get everything set up. It takes a minute. Okay, so how's everyone today? How y'all doing? Okay. So I've given everybody time to come into the chat. How y'all doing? Let's get started. So the topic here right now is your success fuels anger in others. Yes, it does. And I'm pretty much a pro at this because, for one thing, I'm damn near nearly 60, and I pride myself on that because a lot of folks ain't going to be able to see it. Even though I ain't got here yet, I'm almost there. I'm old at this business. I'm an old crone, and I am proud to be so. And I'm proud to be an old lady, and I'm proud. And hopefully one day, you know what I'm saying. We all can see 60, but the way things are going, a lot of us ain't gonna be able to reach it because it's a blessing to grow bold, or if you want to call it old. I don't think we grow old. I think depending on how we see life itself, we grow bold. Okay? I'm not a spring chicken. I'm not a child. I'm a grandmother. A, a proud grandmother at that. So I want to talk about this because you all are going to, as you all, you understand, travel this journey and spirits find favor in you. Let me turn this on. People are going to get mad. People are going to get mad and hostile with y'all. Okay. So if you all already haven't, could you please go down to the description box, okay? And go to my website. Okay, you'll see my website down there and fill out that contact information. If you fill out that contact information when I'm blogging, when I have new products, or when I'm going live, I can notify you. Now, here sporadically, I haven't been doing it because it's like pulling teeth now to start a YouTube video because I have to share it with Wix to get everybody in because they have totally turned off the notifications on this channel. Channels like mine that are, you know, or whatever it is. I only YouTube knows whatever it is when it comes to this channel. I'm not trying to figure it out. I'm just going to let you all know through my Wix site when I'm going live. Okay, because I noticed that I have to be on here 3 hours to get this is not me stretching the truth. This is just me telling the truth. I have to be on here 3 long hours to get people to come into the live streams. Okay, so fill that contact information out if you haven't already. Okay, my Oracle deck will be coming soon. This is not just an ordinary Oracle deck. This is a deck where I have used my creative creation, God given talent to draw these pictures on this Oracle deck. It's a one of a kind. You'll find it nowhere else. Matter of fact, if you look at the thumbnail, I drew that picture. Okay. I have books for sale that I have written with an author, my own ideas, my own God given imagination, and sage and oracle gifts to present to you. They are on Amazon. Okay. You'll see that there are 4 books for sale. I illustrated, meaning that I drew all of the pictures on the outside and the inside of the book. I will also be writing a book or a manual for your oracle cards that I will drop between June and July. For a short term only, okay, or short time only, I will be drawing a card for all of those who pay $9.99, and all of those are my mother's or y'all's numbers. Okay, for $9.99, I will draw your card from you, meaning that Spirit says this is your card. And somebody asked me, with any information comes with it? Yes, I will text you the information. There is someone you paid for your card, but you did not give me your address or a phone number to text you, or anything. So I cannot communicate with you. I can't get you your card. I don't want to call your name out, but you cashed out me your money, but you never sent me an address or anything like that. The rest of you all, I will be, when I draw the card. I haven't drawn the cards yet, okay? So I'm, resting up for the weekend. I'm gonna get out here and do some work here on the hobby farm. I say between about Tuesday, yeah, right about Tuesday, because I hate to go to the post office on Wednesdays because they be closing early. They close at 12. So between Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. I will have drawn your card, and I will send you your card in the message in the mail, and I will let you know what that card means for you. So it's sort of like a $9.99 reading. You will get the oracle card. This is a sample, okay? But I said this is the prototype deck. This is the prototype deck because the deck is not. I want to add a little bit more in it. It's just about complete, but I do want to add a little bit more to it. So if you all are interested, for $9.99, I will draw a card. And I say draw, I'm saying, I'm going to shuffle the card and pull the cards. Okay, Spirit will show me which card is for you. And then I'm going to put that card in the mail. You'll get to be the first to have a sample of this card and put it in the mail for you. Okay. I'm getting ready for summer camp. Okay. So get ready for that for those who want to attend. That is in July. I did brown breaking here at the house because I didn't get a chance to get over to the temple and everything. Okay, so go ahead on and do that now, and let's talk. Okay, hi. See how quick that was. I was able to get a few more people in because I had to shoot it by Wix, but I don't know how many people in here had to go through Wix to get in here. I don't know, but this is what I'll be doing. Matter of fact, I will start live streaming from Facebook, all of them at one time. I'm gonna get myself set up. Look, y'all be prepared because we're in a new age now. Okay, this is not the age of revolution. Now, if you still saying this is the age of revolution and or this is the age of technology, then that means you're not on that conscious wave quite yet. And it's okay if you're not on that conscious wave because only a select few will be on this conscious wave. Okay, you're going to meet a lot of adversaries and you're going to meet a lot of distractions. Spirit is going to send you people who are going to distract you. Okay, I am going through my own distractions right now, as I was appointed and chosen to have a temple here in the state of Alabama, regardless to the real estate here. This is my home. I was born here. So regardless of the real estate is this, that, or the other, people are coming here in droves. Okay, I got you. Okay, just make sure you send your address. Okay, so that I can send you the card. Now, for people who don't want your addresses out, you can get a P.O. box or I can digitally send it to you. But I really want you to have the authentic handheld card. Okay. So like I was saying, so regardless to the real estate here in Alabama, whether it is this, that, or the other, People are coming here from California. People are coming from out west. People are coming up from up north. And I have my property, and this property in Alabama is going to increase because there's a huge demand for property. I have right now some people who've come to my Jubilee who is actually buying land and property. Okay, you are pissed off and you are angry, but you got to know that there's no way for you to handle me. Okay? You know who you are, and I need to talk to you. I know you're angry. I know you had a very difficult life and it's fueling your anger. But you got to realize coming against me is not going to fix you because I've been in the game longer than you have. And I know pain when I hear it. Okay. Jubilee was successful. You did not have a upper hand in doing anything in Jubilee. The video is there for you to watch. Since you said you shut down the Jubilee, and I want you to know you are trying to put a break. You think you're putting a break on my success. It is not anyways possible. There are spirits that guard the temple. There are spirits that guard me. There are spirits that guard all of my endeavors. I am heavily protected. Jubilee was heavily protected. If you look at the video, you will see for yourself, because I know you're begging to see what happened for Jubilee. We had a lot of people at Jubilee. Matter of fact, we had a lot of children there. Almost, it was almost over my head. But you know what? We do need to start with the children. That is very important. I did not realize that the Temple of the Crossroad is not just going to be facilitating, women, but it's going to facilitate children. It's going to facilitate men too. So I want to be able to put the seed in these babies' hands and allow them to plant, seeds, because we're going into an era where there's not going to be grocery stores. We're going back to the market. I don't want please y'all don't panic. It's not going to be no food nowhere. Because see, this is what people are getting out of this. People are thinking because of this situation with the jab and the big C, and I'm not talking about the other big C, but the other C-O, the I, you know what I'm saying? Because you have to speak in code, but like I went to monetize this video, and because I used the word anger in it, it says limited. So I kept clicking on it to monetize it, and it'll pop off. Click it, click it, click, and find it. It said limited because there are certain words you cannot title videos or say here because this place is censored for individuals like us. Okay, so we're not going into an era where there won't be any food. We're going into an era where you're going to have to grow your own food, or you'll go to next door and purchase food. It's going back to that. Okay. The only people that are really going to perish in this new era that's coming are the people who are not prepared for this huge shift that's coming so fast. If you're not preparing yourself or you're not prepared, this is not going to be the place for you to go to. Remember, we talked about the Matrix? And the Matrix have individuals that were created for its fabric and its integrity. Those people are not going to make it. They're not going to reincarnate. We will reincarnate back to this. People who have soul source. Soul source meaning you are a creator yourself. You're creating. And I'm sure that everyone, if you're in here, you've taken the initiative to be here to watch this video. I'm sure you have a soul source. You're trying to get away from the matrix of gossip and celebrity news. All of that stuff is fake. The people who go there and keep that integrity up, they will not reincarnate. They were here for this moment. You understand? So the matrix will be no longer, as you see monument statues fall. And I found out why I was smelling that smoke, because a fireball actually fell somewhere in Canada. Canada is really going to be getting it bad. A lot of fire storms and fire issues in Canada. And Getty has to come back here because he has done his traveling and he has more information to give you all. Okay, so once again, just brace yourselves for the distractions that are coming to you. If you are, you understand, in if you are in this vehicle, you understand, on this journey of change and shift in consciousness, you understand, you're preparing yourselves to go back to ancient ways. There are going to be individuals who will be possessed and inhabited by the spirits of distractions. Okay? Get ready. I have had my trials here, you understand, since I've been on social media. I recognize it and I just keep it moving. I call no names, I give no shout outs. The only way to get attention from me, the mother of the crossroads, is to come correct, polite, in light and positivity. If you cannot come here that way, I will just send you a message, but you will not have your name called here. Okay. I'm old at this game. I've had many to try to take shots at me here in social media because everybody thinks I'm talking about them. You understand? So do not feel special because the next man next door, the woman down the street, you understand what I say may apply to them too. So there's nothing special about you. So I want, if any of your minions or if any of your knuckleheads, or let's see what other words, any of your trolls, elves, anything of that nature is here, or just people who just want to see what's going on. This is nothing new under the sun. I've been playing this game with small YouTubers, okay, for a very long time. And I want you all to know who are listening that when you have been here on a platform for this length of time, irregardless to your views, whether you might be getting 1 or 2 views, you might be getting millions, I don't know. You're going to have those little channels that are going to try to toy and pick at you because they need you to mention them or call their names for views. At the end of the day, to me, it's all about views. That's it. Because I'm not. You can't ruffle my feathers, okay? Because I know you want attention and views. I don't take it. What you said, I don't take it personal. Okay. There's no anger here. Nobody's upset. You want attention and views from me because I've been here 13 years. And the moment I call your name out of frustration, everybody gonna want to run over there and see what's she talking about? You're wasting your time. You can find something better to do. Do like me. Work on your portfolio. If you might say I don't want no land in Alabama, but this is what it's about. People are getting land here because the value of land in Alabama is going to skyrocket.
Yeah, somebody want to buy one of your property now. Somebody want to put a place on your property. You got land.
Right,
Somebody want to
right,
buy.
right, right. When I'm going to rent my property out,
Yes.
I don't care. Well, say what you want about Alabama. It's money here to be made. You know what I'm saying? That's just like you can get cheap property in different places, all overseas or what have you. Buy it. Shoot, you're making fun of it, but buy it because the
Yeah.
value is going to increase. So,
Yeah.
shoot, if I can go to a cheap place and get me 10 acres if it's got dirt and I can put a seed in there and plants will grow, then beautiful. So so I'm here and I'm going to be purchasing more real estate.
Yeah.
And if you're young, now is the time to start purchasing it. I bought my first piece of real estate when I was in my 30s. So this is nothing new to me, and sold it. I've sold 10 pieces of real estate. I sold 10 pieces. I'm a shoot. May as well call me a real estate agent. So you're never too young in your 20s, get started selling learning of the ways of real estate.
Yeah.
You understand? In your 30s, in your 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, you can be in your 80s if you got the energy.
If you get there.
Yeah, okay, if I get to my 80s, then
Yeah.
purchase real estate. I greet you in love and I greet you in light. There is no reason, and I don't know anybody I have had to burn a black candle on. Because I don't have to get down like that. So a lot of people think because, oh, she's grim and dark and hopeless that I sit down and burn black candles and stuff like that. I don't have to do that, and we need to live a life where we don't have to be. Black candles make your money dry up anyway, so I don't burn that. Everything all I do is burn green. Everything green over here. You understand? Black represents darkness, death, destruction. It represents all of those things. Now, sometimes we have to go there to block magic or what that may be sent to us. We have to go there. We have to go there. But I don't have to do that. So you want to feed your spirits where they're on guard 24/7. You don't have to. Okay? Also, I told you all the story of my son. The essence of that whole parable that I said about my son being in an accident is that you cannot go against your mother. When you go against your mother, that's death. Okay? Because your mother is God. Your mother is the creatrix. This is why you have some men that become misogynist against women. That's a lot of power to carry a baby in your womb 7 months. You might be a 7-month baby, 8, 9 month, 10 month. You've been in the creator's, you understand, treasure, or in its universe, in its womb-niverse. You know what I'm saying? You've been there. You can't go against the creator. Okay? So the parable of that is my son has learned a lesson, not through me, because I would do nothing to harm my son. He's learned a lesson because God don't like ugly. Okay? So anybody that have hatred to your mother, your days are going to be dark. Anybody that goes against their mother, your day is going to be dark. Anybody go against elders.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay? Your day going to be dark. Okay?
And you shorten up your life too.
You shorten your lifespan when you go against elders. Now, I had a situation with an elder. Y'all know about it. Do you think I'm going to go out to burn any kind of candles on her? Do any kind of work on her? No. I can't. Because she's still my elder. Hello? So watch what you're doing. When you say you're going to go against somebody, know your territory, know your grounds. Like I said, I see witches as 3. The virgin, the mother, and the crown. That's 3. Now, even though I have surpassed that, I am slaying demons because it's a difference between an old man, an old woman, and a demon. It's a difference. Know what you slay. You don't slay the old man and the old woman. You slay the demon. Do you see what I'm saying? So know if you come here for me, you got a whole bunch of them watching you. And I'm not saying that to scare you. I ain't saying that to bluff you. I'm just saying this right here. You can't do nothing to hurt me, sweetie. Because I know you hurt me. You understand?
It's 2 of them out there hurt.
Okay. No, it's a whole bunch of people hurting all over the world. People are hurting all over the planet. And who do we take that out on? We always take that out on that mother energy. See, I have a motherly energy over here. I have a huge, broad base of people, you understand, that love me, that want me to win. You understand? They're calling me on the phone.
Yes,
What can I do to help you?
I
They're
hear you.
sending cash donations. They're sending things. Every time I turn around, it's a package at the door. Boxes and boxes. Put this in the temple. The temple runneth over.
Money.
No one is angry here.
Money.
Been there, done that.
They send you money too.
Yeah, that's why I said cash donations.
Yeah.
Been there, done that. Now, I'm going to give you this brief moment. Okay. And when I give you this, I'm giving it to everybody who listens to me. Never let them see you sweat. Never. Never let anybody get your emotions so riled up until you can't see straight. Because it ain't that deep at the end of the day. Who I'm talking about YouTube. Stop slanging them YouTube emotions at people. This is just YouTube. This is, I mean, I know that people in my chat room, I know y'all real. But when you get to the point you hurling anger and hostility, you understand? It ain't real. Don't let nobody get you upset on a YouTube. This is a YouTube video. Contain yourself. Contain yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not angry with you. You know who you are. I'm not angry with you. For the record, I know your people are here. Y'all need to understand she's upset and angry because I would not allow her on the board. Let it go. Let it go, okay? And if you don't want to let it go, you want to keep it going, it's not going to hurt anybody but you, because then you'll have to see me sit here and continue to be successful. We had a wonderful, amazing Jubilee. I think we had about 20 people at Jubilee. And really that was capacity because we were only in a house.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, for COVID situation, it shouldn't have been no more than 10 people in there.
I don't want that many people in there anyway.
I mean, it should have been but 10 people. So we had a success. Look at the video. I put the video up. I just wanted my patrons to see that. Look at the video and you will see that there were plenty of people there. Okay?
Can I say something?
And that was pretty good. You understand? Due to the fact that they had canceled Jubilee, but they will be having Jubilee next year. Jubilee will go and take place next year. Mardi Gras will take place next year. Okay, 2022. We're gonna have it. Okay, so we'll have more people if the great big mama allow me. We will have a more successful Jubilee, meaning that we're gonna really have a lot of people there. And so I'm getting prepared for the ancestor veneration right as we speak and Jubilee for 2022. So, so don't pride yourself on doing anything negative to the Jubilee, because I never had any problems with you in the first place. You said you was going to attack my Jubilee. You said that first, that you was going to attack that. Okay, so your people need to know that you decided to attack something, you understand, for whatever given reason. So you got all of this started yourself. But at the end of the day, I want you to know my mindset. I know you did it because you want attention and views. Okay? But you're not going to get it. Settle down and get your faculty straight. Okay? Because I can't be, mother is just a term of endearment. I can't be everybody's mother. I can't make everybody happy. Right now, I got to concentrate on my grandchild. My grandchild needs my undivided attention. I got people coming at me all kind of ways, not in a way where they're attacking me, but a lot of people need my undivided attention. If you need it, find a more constructive way to get it. Okay? People cash out me, they PayPal me for my help. You sound like a person that is crying out for my help. Okay? The Temple of the Crossroads is fulfilling itself with the people who are select. Many will be called, but very few chosen. You were not chosen. And I'm not saying this to smear this in your face. I'm just saying this. It's not that deep. Because at the end of the day, that's the way I see it. The more you pout, the more you scream, you fuss, you're going to shut down my jubilee. You're going to try to destroy my whole entire life. And this is what you're saying because you were not appointed on the board and you wanted to help, whatever. We really appreciate you for wanting to be a part of it and help. But at this particular time, we're straight. Okay, so now you can go somewhere else and find whatever that is you want. You don't want real estate, you don't want anything or what have you. You find what you want and concentrate it on it, and and move on. Because this is the last time that I am going to address the foolishness. Okay, this is the last time. Okay. No one is throwing nothing at you. Nobody. I don't have time. I have bigger battles than whatever this is you trying to create with me. You understand? And I know what it is. You see me as some big time Hollywood witch celebrity or something like that, that you feel like you got to conquer or something other like that, but do like everybody else. Come here compassionately. You understand what I'm saying? With your head straight, and maybe you'll get the attention that you feel like you need. But other than that, I have to move on because what I see you as being jealous. I see you as being a jealous person because you feel like this should be your opportunity, but you're gonna have to wait. Because when I was your age, I didn't have this, so you're not gonna have it right now neither. Especially the way you're going. And I'm saying this to all of you all who are listening to me now and who are in my in the chat room and everything. Sometimes we have to wait and we don't want to wait and we get angry with people who get it before we get it. You know what I'm saying? And people always say they don't want what you have, but they say that because they don't feel like they can get it. You know what I'm saying? But deep down inside of them, they do want the opportunity, to be able to have whatever you have to have your endeavors. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they feel like you shouldn't have it. They why she got it, why he got it. I've been there before where I was like, well, why couldn't I be chosen or why couldn't I be picked for this or whatever? But sometimes it's just not your time yet. But that time does come in due time if you focus on the positivity and not the negativity. The negativity is always why I don't have it, and I'm gonna stop you from having it. I'm gonna stop you from having a jubilee. I don't want you to have a jubilee and or whatever, but you couldn't stop that jubilee. It took place and we made good money. And it ain't always about the money. It's about, what you take away from there to fortify your journey. Is what I got a lot of information when I was there. How to build my temple and how to help people with the temple. People came in, hey, what can I do to, lend a loan a helping hand? Right now, I got two people already that will be putting their RVs on the side of this house so we can make this place a self-sustainable place. We're getting ready to clean up the yard and everything. And who knows, I may just have and the people tell me, be careful, mom, because see, you love so many people. See, you're attacking my love. Y'all say it's like, oh, it's a bad spirit, this is a bad spirit, that. No, you're trying to attack the fact that I have motherly energy. There's love here, and when you can't conquer it, you see it as something dirty or nasty, evil, and wicked. Because with that motherly love, you understand, people don't realize how loving Oya is. She's a very loving motherly that's a energy that is very loving and motherly, but with that comes destruction. Mama can love you and let you suck her suckle her titty and do all kind of things, but there's a wrath that comes with that, that she rears you with. You understand what I'm saying? That punishment, you understand, and that discipline hurts. So this is what you're dealing with when you come from me. I've heard you say you should say that I have a lot of issues out in social media. No, I do not. I have a lot of love here in social media. I have a few knuckleheads that come, and it's okay. You understand what I'm saying? And we'll have more. This is what comes with the territory. Okay? So I'm used to this. I'm used to this. I don't have a whole lot of problem. I had that much problem in social media. I wouldn't have lasted 13 years here. Okay? Because 4 or 5 people make a video against me. That's what do you think happens when you got people that see you as celebrities? You got lots of celebrities out there, matrix celebrities. You don't think people come up against them, threaten their lives? Okay. This is why a lot of people wouldn't do what I'm doing now, reaching out to the public to help, because they know attacks come with that. My daughter, she said, Mama, people can love you so much until they hate you. And that was not for me. That was for people that she see getting bashed out in social media with people. Just like you yourself. I've never done anything to you. I don't even know you. I don't know you to have a problem with you. I don't have a problem with you. I'm just addressing you because I'm like, look, take that anger and fuel it into something great to help someone else. I'm telling you, your audience that you're sending here this very moment to encourage you. Create something that can help facilitate them on their journey. Okay? When I'm arguing, fussing, and yelling out in social media, it has nothing to do with you or anyone else that have a problem with me in social media. To me, this is the workplace. I'm on my job right now. This is the workplace. At the end of the day, I go home, have a real true life. A real true life. I'm not saying that this ain't a real true life, true life, true life. But I'm just here briefly in a moment. Don't let me ruffle your feathers up where you got to be that angry like that. I'm sure you got a real life. Focus on your real life. Don't focus on me because you don't know me. You never will get to know me. You just know my videos, my stories, my parables. You know those. And I know they're intriguing to you because you constantly come here. And you're welcome to come here. I just cut your privileges out. You can no longer comment on the channel. And that's another thing that's fueling your anger. Resolve those childhood frustrations have had when you were rejected. I've been rejected. I've never had my privileges cut off for commenting on people's channels because I don't really necessarily go on people's channels and say negative things or do anything of that nature. So I'm not going to go back and forth with you. I'm not going to fuss with you. I'm not going to yell with you. There's only one person that I have had to do this with, and it is only because I took her under my wings and she did what she did to me. But I've never taken you under my wings. I never will. So I don't have issues with you. Now, if you want to form an alliance with somebody who's had a problem with me in the past, you are more than welcome to do so. But this is your last video. This is it. And it's not necessarily just for you, but it's for your audience. And it's just for my audience. It's for all of us that a lot of y'all are going to be getting opportunities. This is the time for spiritual people right now. This is our time. This is the time for priests, priestesses, witches, warlocks. This is your spirits are right now, you know, recruiting good spirits, bad spirits, whatever kind of spirits you want to call them spirits. And you can talk about my spirits all day long. They take well good care of me, and they are not going to allow anybody to do something to me and they don't pay. So if you want to call me a bad person for that, then do what you want to do. Do say what you want to say. But all of us need spirits on guard. All of us need warrior spirits. We need those warrior spirits. Matter of fact, it makes me want to play my mama's music for a little while. So I want to teach you all how to cope with individuals that are going to come for you left or right. What they all will have in common is what you have, they don't have it. gifts, material possessions, which I'm not saying materialism is everything, but you got to realize some of these people want material possessions and they can't get their hands on it. They'll say they don't want them, but deep down they do, because if they didn't, they wouldn't keep coming and coming and coming. So get yourselves ready for distractions. It's going to be a whole lot of distractions going on. But like right now, I can't be fueled by distractions and stuff right now. I got a grandbaby that needs my undivided attention at all time. I want to get to know him and be a part of his life. And it may be some people. I'm just going. First of all, I just need to give a shout out to my board members and let you all know that I love you and I appreciate everything you all have done. You all have gone the extra, extra, extra mile. So I want to send hugs and kisses out to y'all. Also would like to thank all of my moderators who were here. I couldn't do it without you, because when y'all come up in the joint, they stop coming in here trolling. Okay, because you're gonna have all kind of people that are gonna come in and try to distract. Shout out to you, Jackie. Thank you for being here moderating. Shout out to everybody. I don't like Spectrum. I'm random, so y'all get ready. I'm random. I don't like Spectrum. I've seen a lot of weird stuff go on with Spectrum. Spectrum may be responsible for some of the issues that I'm having with my cell phone device. With Spectrum, I am not, and I'm thinking about going back to AT&T. I got enough money. I'm gonna pay Spectrum off and bid them farewell and go back to AT&T. Don't get me wrong. I can go down the country roads down to the temple and get beautiful reception with Spectrum. But Spectrum has something in my device that I have shown to Best Buy and other, these techs, these geek techs. They have taken 69% of my storage. And no one, no matter where I take it, they cannot figure out what that is. I think it's some type of spyware. They are responsible for going in, taking those photos. I'm thinking now. I'm kind of coming down to the conclusion that they may have a hand into removing pictures that I draw. I do believe that they spy in your albums. There's no storage really to do videos, no storage to put photos there, and everything. So I am utilizing Google's storage for my stuff, but I am very suspicious of Spectrum. Also, like I said, sometimes I can't even go live on this cell phone with them. Okay, so I think I am going back to AT&T. So watch Spectrum. They can give you some dirt cheap rates. Don't get me wrong, because like right now, I have a cell phone. I'm making payments on it. I think the phone was like $900 and some dollars. I got that 9. I ain't having nothing but trouble with this 9. Note 9. I'm paying like 90 some dollars. And that's almost unheard of. I'm paying for a phone and I got unlimited data. I got all this for 90 some dollars. You see what I'm saying? So, think about these things before you just go and just, so, because you're really in a contract, with them. They say you ain't. But in order to get out of this situation, you got to pay all this phone off. So that's a contract. So when you say things like, I got nasty spirits, I'm a nasty person, and I tried to kill my son, and I have no reason to kill any of my offsprings, okay? I want my offsprings to be here, have it the way you want to have it. But I'm going to tell you again, if you disrespect your mother, these type of things happen. Especially if you have a mother that have supernatural powers, that have spirits that are uncontrollable. And like what you want me to do if I got uncontrollable warrior spirits? Kill myself for you so you can so you can sit down here and take my place? You wished you had warrior spirits that fought for you like that. And all of you all, that are out there, you women, don't allow any of your children to disrespect you or talk back to you. Put your foot down. Because see, this is the problem around here. You got young folks thinking that they don't have to give elders respect. You got to respect your elders. You don't get a chance to sit down here and call folks old and think that people don't have the right to allow their spirits to do what they do to you. You won't live to get old because you don't have respect for old people. So go ahead and start making your funeral arrangements. Because I'm like this right here, the longer we live, we're going to get old. So what you want to do? You want to die now? Or do you want to live to be old? Okay, I also heard you reference several times to our skin being dark. You referenced me as being a nigger, a black ass nigger, and my husband a black niggerish this. You have a big time problem with colorism. You understand? And it's festering in you. And you need to sit down and evaluate why you refer, you understand, to other black people in that manner. We come in a variety of shades, okay? All white to midnight black. You have a problem. I don't know what happened to you, but we hear it. Your audience hears it. If your audience is here, you need to know she's a colorist, okay? That's colorism. You would never hear me sit down here and call somebody niggerish black and you're black this and you're black ass this or you this and you that because the shade is either lighter on a lighter spectrum or a darker spectrum. You'll never hear me insult anyone of that manner. This is what is wrong with black people in general. So your audience, if y'all listening, do not support her. She is a problem in our community. Okay? She does not deserve any type of monetary support. Don't buy no readings from this individual because she's filled with hatred for the mother, the original. Because she feels like she can't be one. Don't support her. Our people need healing. Our people need love. No matter what shade they is. White or midnight. Okay? This is why I've been here for 13 years. I think you hear sometimes, I think probably sometimes when you hear me upset, talking about such and such and such and such and such, you can come for me. And it's okay, because I own all of me. I know you the mirror. I know you hostile. You understand? Because I'm looking in the mirror. You understand what I'm saying? I know you testing. Those issues have been resolved. So I passed those tests long ago. I embrace every bit of who I am. Every coil, no matter how tight it is. Every shade of what I am. A black. And gonna get blacker than this when I get in the sun. You have a problem with that too? I don't have a problem with that. I think all shades of us is beautiful. Huh? Oh, Mr. Willis said, I have a beef, said that it was said that I have a beef with everybody, but they be starting with me. Yeah. But it's okay no matter what, no matter how what people perception is, because you got to realize people perceive you the way they want to. Yeah. And I don't have, I mean, that ain't my problem. People can perceive me any way they want to perceive me. But I don't, you gotta you gotta learn how to deal with your emotions. You let people anger you and stuff, and that's what they want. They want
Mm.
to rise. They want to fuel you with anger and stuff. But you gotta understand what it is. I'm a pretty big person.
I
And I
know.
ain't
I'm just
talking about just my size, because I am a big woman by stature anyways,
what I'm saying.
but what I'm saying, it comes with the territory. It's no big deal.
I know.
You
I'm
think
just
they got a lot of things to say nice about Ti
no.
and Tiny and what's this other lady name? Megan the Stallion. She got a lot of folks. They got a lot of folks hating them that feel like they coming for them too. You know what I'm saying? This is just the world as it is. People hate you when you're on the. I am actually on the top.
I know. I know. I'm just saying.
13 years here. That means a lot.
Yeah, I'm just saying the beef part is that all you do, people talk and start with you. Then when you defend themselves, they say you got a beef with
When
them.
you defend their self.
When
Oh,
you
wait,
defend
slow
yourself, I
down.
said when you defend
Slow
yourself.
down, slow down.
I said you defending yourself. People start at you that you don't even know and you never talk
But
to.
what you do not understand is they don't see it that way.
Okay.
You have a lot of people out here that are mental,
Mm-hmm.
they're on medications and they're not taking it. You have people that are psychotic, dealing with psychosis, eyes are bulging.
Yeah.
Okay?
Because
You're not
I'm
listening.
hear
You
you.
can't reason with everybody. Some people are truly manic.
I see that. I see you can't reason with
Okay,
everybody.
so how are you going to get a manic person to see this?
You right.
What you're seeing.
Yeah.
Only thing I can say is you have to give those type of people love and light.
Mm-hmm.
This woman is manic.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
This is what you call mania. This is some type of psychotic episode that these people go through. They're not
Yeah.
on their pills.
I'm just saying when they come for you first, and then when you retaliate, try to defend yourself again, then they mad at you and like you
I'm
started.
not
I know you're
retaliating
not
or
retaliating. I'm just
defending
saying.
myself.
I'm not saying that you just when you respond. I'm just saying when you respond to what they say. That's what I'm trying to say. When you respond to them.
So the best way, okay, Mr. Will, I don't know what man. Okay, now I know y'all what y'all saying. Y'all probably saying, listen to him, listen to him, listen to him.
I'm talking about
You
the
know what
people.
I'm saying?
I'm talking about the
But
people out there get upset when you try when they come at you. They come at you first. That's what I'm saying. They always start. They start at you first. They act like they ain't did nothing. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying?
I think we passed that level with you. You still on the mundane level.
Yeah. Okay.
We on another level. It's not the individual. It's a spirit.
Okay, I got you.
It's a demon
Yeah.
that uses weak host vessels that suffer from mania, bipolar disorders, dissociative disorder. It can utilize the vulnerable. These are vulnerable people who have throat chakra issues. That throat
Okay,
chakra
I see
is
your point. Yeah.
so you can't get through to them. They can't see that. They don't know that they're a host to distraction.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, you're right.
These are hosts to distraction. I ain't been here for 13 years for nothing.
I agree with you. I see.
So you don't argue and battle back and forth with the individual.
Mm-hmm.
You're speaking to the mirror. You're speaking to your spirit, your demons.
That's true.
See, so now these are everybody got demons. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah, we all do.
And sometimes you might be facing one of your demons in a stranger's face.
Yeah, that's true.
You didn't come over here by yourself.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha. Your own demons came through that wormhole too.
Yeah.
So you got the ones that's gonna fight for you. That's a set of demons. And you got your own demons that gonna fight against you.
Mm-hmm.
They use people like her who is clearly suffering from mania.
I can see that.
Because you can see the eyes are bulging.
Yeah.
Which is indicative of hypothyroidism. Throat chakra being attacked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so who better to use that voice? See, because they attack the throat. Women are more likely to be attacked by the throat that thyroid than men, because we are vocal people. We talk more. Men don't talk as much as us. The reason
that's
why
right.
we're talkative like that is because we have babies. We got to teach the babies how to talk, don't we?
Yeah.
Babies learn how to talk through their mothers. Their mother teach them from the womb how to talk.
Yeah.
She's talking, she's singing. So her voice is far more powerful than people can imagine. So the demon needs to utilize the voice box so you get the throat chakra attack
Mm-hmm.
because that demon won't in. My throat chakra has been attacked plenty of times. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
know a man is less likely to get a throat chakra attack than a woman. So
Uh,
that demon that I'm battling with is utilizing her and others to do whatever. But it ain't but a hand few. It's just a few of them.
that's true.
Overall, the phone is ringing all day long
I know that.
with
Yeah.
people that need help. So
I
what you
hear that.
concentrate on? You gonna concentrate on a few demons
I'm
that's
gonna
that's
concentrate.
utilizing people, or you gonna concentrate on helping people and making a living? I'm
Concentrate on
going.
helping people
So
because
this
that
is
part ain't
why
gonna do you no
this is
good.
the last right here that I can speak.
It's a waste of time.
Hopefully, on your journey you'll find the love that you haven't found yet, and we're gonna send a healing out. We're gonna send out healing. You understand? So this is the way I perceive the world, and it has been nice talking to you and everything because I purposefully went back to your channel, okay, to see what you had to say about me. And you don't only just talk about me, you talk about everybody, okay? Like you say, I'm always having trouble with a lot of people in social media. Some people can't handle the truth, but you never hear me call anybody in social media's name, do you? Okay, so if I'm not calling anybody name, wonder why I'm having a lot of trouble with people in social media. But I will say you are always giving people trouble in social media. Your videos are not about content. Listen, I don't need content from your channel. 13 long years of doing content way before you showed up on YouTube. Trust me, I don't need anything from your channel. I'm watching you talk about me. You need content for 13 years from my channel. You need my content, okay? You need me. Because when you're not talking about, I don't know what you talk about, all I hear you doing is talking about other content creators. That makes up at least 90% of your content, talking about another content creator. You go and you look at my videos for 13 years. My videos are made up of what I've gotten beyond the veil. You cannot have a successful YouTube channel. You understand? And I'm talking to your audience right now because you are manic right now and you're not going to be able to get this information. You're not on your medicine. Okay? You're not on your medicine or you need some medicine. Okay? I'm talking to your content creators that you send here to listen. Okay? Listen. Her content is only about gossip, attacking people, and feeling as if though the entire world is coming for her. And that's indicative of mania. Let me see if I can look up this because, see, a lot of people want facts. Psychosis is what I'm saying. Because, see, I'm a mental health nurse, and my daughter's a mental health nurse, too. Isn't it interesting how I train my own daughter
Yeah, that's
to
good.
be
Yeah.
a mental
Yeah.
health
Yep.
worker? I've had patients like you before. This is psychosis when you feel like the world is out for you. Now, don't try to put that on me because you're going to say, oh, no, that's you. No, You're not going to hear me talking about a content creator coming for me. You understand? Because I have power over all of that. But you don't have power over that because you are a victim, a continuous victim, feeling as if though everybody wants what you have. Psychosis is a condition that affects the way your brain processes information. Listen to this so you can have something to ponder on. It causes you to lose touch with reality. Okay? This is reality speaking now. Okay? I can get on YouTube and say whatever I want, but at the end of the day, I have a very level head to know that YouTube does not, you understand, control me. YouTube cannot hurt me. No one in YouTube can do anything to me physically, spiritually. No one has power over me on YouTube, okay? They can't stop any of my events. They have no power. Nothing on YouTube can stop an event. And if you look at the video, it's up. And I want your people to watch the video where you will see we had Jubilee and there were plenty of people in there. Please watch that video because that's a psychosis to believe that you can stop an event and you way over here on the other side of Alabama. And you really feel like you can stop an event and not even be there? Yeah, I mean, this is delusional. I'm just telling you, baby, you lose in touch with reality. You might see, hear, or believe things that aren't real, young lady. Okay? That's not real. Do you really believe that's real? That you can sit in your house in another state and stop an event? I want your audience to listen to this because I know they're here. Psychosis is a symptom, not an illness. Now, that's a symptom of something you got going on with the bulging eyes, the bulging neck, and you did say that you do have a medical condition. And I'm not here to make light of it. I'm not here to make fun of it. But there is definitely something going on with you. You feel like all of us content creators are coming for you. We're not. That's just here in your delusional mind. You have visions of grandeur to think that everybody needs what you got over there. If you had something, you will have an audience. There's barely anyone there. Okay, so I want you to come back to reality. Psychosis is a symptom, not an illness. I think that is a symptom of something you got going on there that need to be addressed by medical professionals. A mental or physical illness, substance abuse, or extreme stress or trauma can cause it. Okay, psychosis disorders like schizophrenia involve psychosis that usually affects you for the first time in the late teen years, early adulthood. See, I talked to Kenya about this situation here in social media.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, Mama, the fact that you talk about certain things, when you talk about things beyond the veil, it is like giving these people permission to display their mental disorders. I am very sane here because I talk about things beyond the veil that may not make sense to the mundane, will not give you an excuse to live in your delusions, to believe that you have any power over me, the temple of the crossroads, and any of its endeavors or events. When you meet me, you'll see in physicality that I am well put together. Okay? Now, there might be some people out there that I have misled, but I'm here to kind of, let's draw everybody back in here. I cannot allow this to go on, and I'm going to get to the chat. Please, Jack, if you see anybody in here, go ahead and slay any type of confrontation coming at me while I'm reading. So even before what doctors call the first episode of psychosis, you may show slight changes in the way you act or think. And so they think because I'm dancing or I'm talking about what's beyond the veil, and some of that stuff sounds strange to mundane people. They won't understand that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They think that it's okay to present their psychosis, you understand, into the mix and think that they have power to, shut me down in some kind of way, to do events. I mean, she also said that she's going, okay then. Okay, make sure you send me your address, okay? I'm going to need your address because I do have one person that did not send me their address, and you need to send it so I can see and send that to you. Look, let me tell you something. And like I said, this video can be utilized by anybody. Okay? I ain't trying to be funny, but If it ain't got nothing to do with the money,
It's like,
I don't want nothing to do with it. I ain't trying to be funny. I'm here to help those in need and get my money.
and you don't copy nobody.
Okay, and I'm too original to copy.
That's true.
Okay,
You don't copy
anyone. I ain't
nobody.
trying to be funny, but as you all can see, look at the thumbnail. I drew that. I'm a very creative person. Okay, I draw people pictures. I sketch. I've always been talented like this. I make my own clothes. Fixing to get ready to make my own shoes. I make the dolls. I have no reason to copy anyone's content. Only about to do that are mundane people who are made of the fabric of the matrix, and that I am not. I'm an artist, so that I don't have to copy people's content. I do research what I want to talk about when I come here. I do watch other people's videos, but I don't go to people's channels to copy whatever they're doing. I never run out of ideas, and that's something I'm grateful for. I've never ever ran out of ideas. People come to me for ideas. So, young lady, it's the opposite way around. And so, like I said, gather your composure. You letting us see you sweat, and don't never let nobody see you sweat. And I say this out of love, because even though you're angry and everything, I can say, you need to hold it together. This is just YouTube, okay? This is not real life. This is YouTube. This is YouTube, okay? Don't forget that. Um, um, it says this is called the prodromal period and could last days, weeks, months, or even years. Sometimes you can lose touch with reality even when you don't have a primary psychotic illness such as schizophrenia or bipolar disorder. When this happens, it is called secondary psychosis. These episodes stem from something else like drug use or medical conditions, which you did say you had a medical condition. So I want you to know that this is psychosis, and really, I'm giving you a free reading, and you don't even know it. Whatever the reason, they tend to disappear in a short time, and they often stay away if you treat the condition that caused them. Symptoms of psychosis. Psychosis doesn't suddenly start. It usually follows this pattern. Warning signs before your psychosis, it starts with gradual changes in the way you think. And see, this is why these type of people come to me, because they thinking, you know what I'm saying, mama on drugs, mama got psychosis and everything. I'm well grounded. This is YouTube, okay? If I want to come here and put a rabbit on top of my head and my underwears and jump up and down, it's an act. Did you hear what I said? It's an act. I'm an actress. I'm a comedian. I'm an artist. Well grounded, okay? Even though I can give you sound advice from beyond the veil, because I am psychic. You understand what I'm saying? It does not mean that I'm some crazy lunatic, over here in this area over here, just acting the fool and stuff, and needs to be put in a crazy house. So please gather yourself back together, okay? A drop in grades or job performance, trouble thinking clearly or concentrating, suspiciousness. That's what you got. Not just with me. You're talking about I get into it with a whole bunch of content creators. No, you're lying. You don't hear me calling out content creators' name. You're lying. That's you. You're projecting. Suspiciousness. You're suspicious of every single content creators, especially dark ones. I heard you talking about that lady over there. Miss I ain't gonna call her name, but that lady is gifted. She can see beyond the veil. Heard you calling that lady all kind of black asses, this and that. You're angry with her because she has been gifted to see something that you can't see. Don't you got to stop this now. So because you're not going to be able to build this last channel you got, you'll be hiding that one next, just like you're hiding the first one. Okay. Say that again, Mr. Will.
You're not nasty. you're clean.
Thank you.
You're
But you
clean.
got to realize when you hear people saying that, they're projecting.
To their
This
self.
is what people say about them.
Yeah, that's right. You're not
So they're
nasty.
putting that back on you. So, I don't pay no attention to that because that temple is
Clean.
clean.
It's clean. It's not nasty.
If it wasn't
Whoever
clean,
said it
then
was
the
nasty, they lying.
people who came, they would not have returned.
Sure wouldn't.
There were people who
Yeah.
went to the ancestral veneration that returned for Jubilee. They came back.
That temple's
Okay.
not nasty. It's clean.
So you got the suspiciousness thing going on or unease around others. That's you. You can't get comfortable here on YouTube with other content creators. You want to be the only one. And if ain't nobody get down with you, you don't want them here. You suspicious of them. I enjoy this cohesiveness I have here in social media. Nobody bothers me. Nobody bothers me. I've had trouble with a few people here in social media, but they go on about their business and stuff. And I'm going to tell you my mindset. I feel like when there is a disturbance, it's not about anything personal. It's about the money. That's my mind. If a content creator comes for me, I see it like this. I have something they don't have. They might not be making money at the time. They want the money. They may want something I got, real estate. They may want that. You know what I'm saying? So my mind is different. If anybody come for me, I'm coming for Spiritree. I'm gonna be like this right here. Oh, they're not. I'm gonna tell you how I say. Oh, they're not making any money. They need some views. They need some attention. YouTube is not real life to me. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy YouTube because I need the presence. I need the platform. So YouTube is a part of my life. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is where I come and get my money. A lot of folks might walk away from here, from there. Everything to me is about the money.
They waste their time focusing on you.
And that's what I'm saying.
Focus on everything you do.
I'm like this right here. I'm hearing everything, trying to, I ain't trying. I'm on my grind. This is my grind. When I come here, it's a small, tiny little YouTube stipling of a check. I can use that shit. The $100 can pay the water bill here and the water bill at the temple. Okay, so I'm like this right here. Y'all can fuss and argue and kick and scream while y'all doing that. I'm trying to get my loot. This is the place to get the money, man. I forget about bump all of this back and forth with this, that, and the other. I'm only here to school you. Get your loot. For real. This is the opportunity. I wouldn't have that temple if it wasn't for my presence on YouTube.
Yeah, that's right.
My YouTube presence got me my temple.
And this house.
It got me this house. It got me all of this stuff. It's taught me everything. Why waste your time back and forth beefing about something that's not even real? This ain't real. What you say about me ain't real to me. It's not reality.
I'm not hurting you.
I ain't trying to be funny, but for real, when you think about it, I can't even say that I believe that it's some spirits around me for real doing that to people. That's just YouTube, man.
And they take
I ain't got no spirits that's going here for real doing that and for real, man. To me, this is, I ain't trying to be funny, man. This ain't real, man.
It ain't that deep. It ain't that deep. It's not that deep.
This starting to sound like the wonderful world of Disney or something in here. Disney, witches and all that. Yeah, that ain't real to me.
They wait till you get through doing your video, then they got to come behind you and talk. And say then talk about
man,
it.
every time you talk and you say something about me, man, I hear my cash app go off.
Yeah, it's not hurting you.
Man, keep my cash app going off. And anybody who come here and say it ain't about the money, you crazy.
Oh, yes, it is about money.
Okay. Thank you. My cash app just went off again.
No, I just heard it.
You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So keep my cash app ringing. It's about the money, boo. It ain't about all these little petty little differences and stuff. You said you did something to your son. That stuff ain't real. I ain't did nothing to my son, baby. Them parables.
Your spirit didn't do that. You did it.
Your spirit, you did it. Oh, so I was driving the
Oh
car.
yeah, yeah,
There was a lady, y'all. It was a lady ran into my son one night.
yeah.
It was it was like a 20-mile-per-hour zone. So he was doing everything the right way. And a woman,
Just came out.
distraught, okay, came down and hit him
She
head
can't cross
on.
the lane
She
to
came
his side.
cross her lane in front of my son and hit him.
Yeah.
So you saying I did that. So I was the lady that was in the car that came across the lane and did what they did. That was a parable to say it, to have respect for your mother and your
Yeah,
elders.
I know what you were trying to say.
Have respect for your mother and your elders. Did I get in the car and do that to my child? I would never do that to my child.
Well,
But anyway, look, that ain't your problem. Your problem should be making your money. Even though I don't mind telling you all, because I'm not going to say mind your own business, because I put my business out there. I put my business out there to let people know that
mhm.
I am an individual just like you all. I'm a mortal being. And I want people to know that I'm real. You know what I'm saying? I'm real. I'm not a sophisticated person. I'm down to earth. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes when I come down to this level like that, people like that over there, that's psychotic and manic, they think that they can come for me. You know what I'm saying? But this is the video to settle that. I'm going to settle this with
And they
you.
think they can hurt you,
Get
but they
on your
can't.
medication. Let that glass up. It's getting kind of hot. Now I got to
It's
get out
cold
there.
outside. It's cool out there.
It is. I got to get out there. I'm finna work a little bit in my yard. I don't know what I'm going to do, y'all. I'm going to collect some
You need to go
cardboard.
down to that town.
Yeah, I gotta go down to the temple, collect some cardboard. You just saying that because you don't want to get out there in that yard.
I
See, I
do.
know what you
I've done that
I
yard
know
all
what
day
you doing.
yesterday. I've been out there all day. I don't want to go out there. I ain't going out there today. Yeah. I've been out there
I
all day
didn't ask you to
yesterday.
come out there. I'm hot. But anyway, so yeah, I ain't trying to be funny, y'all. Don't take me the wrong way, but I come here to teach and I come here to make money. I come here to teach. I come here to make money. My presence in here on YouTube helps you all, but it also helps to pay the bills. I make my living this way. This is how I pay all of my bills. Every time the cash app goes off, that's money to pay the bills at the temple, to buy food and everything, and to like I was going through this with this individual before, Pouty. I don't know why they're not trying to make their money. And so because you can't distract me from making my money. You understand? Because at the end of the day, my head gonna turn and address the money before it do anything else. Okay. So, anyways, when that beef was going on, you all donated to me $1,500. What did I do with the $1,500? I put it into the temple to take care of Jubilee. Okay. So everything that you all donate to me will go to will go to the temple. Now, like the cards and stuff that you all about. Okay, thank y'all so much for the cash apps. Oh, it's just going off like crazy. I really appreciate everything you all do as I deal with these distractions, with these people that are sent here. They're sent to try to stop the focus. A lot of you all want to see the Temple of the Crossroads progress. A lot of people who can't be a part of it, that want to come in and destroy the mission, wants to see it fail. Why they want to see it fails, only they know in their own mind what it is. I say it's not a big deal, because once you see that I am this terrible person, you can get up and walk away and leave. You don't have to be here. No one said a woman still cutting the grass. She's been cutting grass since yesterday.
Yeah, she had that cut in front. Now she cutting the side in front.
That's gonna put her in the hospital.
Yeah, she said this. She like she can't barely can make it.
That's gonna put her in the hospital.
Yeah.
Because this something gonna have to be done once a week.
Yeah, she did half yesterday. I guess she's doing the other half today. So she out there now.
That's not good on a woman.
Yeah.
Our bodies are not. I might be a big lady, you know what I'm saying, but my body is not designed to do the work of a man.
That's why I told you yesterday. You talk about cutting the grass. I told her I got that.
But it's fun to me.
You don't go out there and do that.
And I ain't. And so I want you all to know every single penny y'all give me is gonna go to fortify that temple. I'm gonna get some more footage because groundbreaking should have took place March 20th at the temple, and I forgot. So instead, what I did, I just cleaned up my front porch and did that. And I'll go back tomorrow, and I'm gonna film it. I'm gonna let you all see me get the garden prepared in the backyard, and I'll probably say like the first week of April, which is almost too late to me, but it ain't really. I'm gonna let you all see me working at the temple, okay? Um, so this is what I'm doing over here. At the end of the day, argue with me, fuss, call me nasty, call me a mean person, call me whatever you want. I am here to help those who are in need, to collab with those who have a mindset like I do. And I'm really here also to get my money. So that I can take care of my temple. I'm not trying to be funny, y'all. Please do not take this the wrong way for people who are donating. I cannot run the temple on arguing back and forth with a person that cannot take the L when I said, listen, I cannot use you here at the temple, and I blocked you because you are friends with somebody that, I mean, if you had never made friends with an enemy of mine, somebody who was trying to work against me in my temple, you would still have your privileges to speak on my platform. You would still be here, but you get off course one way with me, because there's a lot of people I have had to block. People who come in here to try to distract my platform because they think that I'm weak because I have this motherly energy and they can come up here and do what they want to do. I had to block them. You may be talking to some of the people who have gotten blocked. They may have told you their stories of how they tried to help. I don't need the help of people, you understand what I'm saying, that will try to come in and distract what I got going on. So at the end of the day, get out of your delusions. You are not going to come over here, you understand, and disrupt my audience. Get out your delusion. It's not going to happen. Okay? Now, after this, you ain't getting no more. This did not sum up how I feel about you and how I feel about social media. Because to me, you're not real. I'm not trying to be funny, but you're not real. I ain't trying to be funny. I don't have any friends in social media. I don't have any friends. Okay? I don't have any friends. If I say we're friends, you all are my imaginary friends. Let's say we did. I'm just telling you now. This is my mind now. I might be psychotic myself, but if I say, "Oh, my friend, here on social media, my friend," that's it's all imaginary. I mean, you don't really think we're friends for real now, do you? Because I don't have any. I have associates. You understand what I'm saying? I have associates. I have people that want to help do this and help do that, and I appreciate everything they do. But I don't have no friends. Okay? Because ain't no such thing. Only body here to tell you the truth that got my back is Mr. Willie for real. Mm-hmm. And I know that to say that somebody on social media is my friend and I'm sitting on the side of the freeway and my truck ain't moving and they ain't going nowhere, I can call the folks I said my friend is social media all day long. Ain't now one of them coming. I'm just sitting on the side of the freeway. Only I can call is who? Me. If I'm sitting in the hospital right now, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said, when I ain't got no friends on social media. All of the people out of social media that say I'm a friend, we can be imaginary friends. I don't mind having imaginary friends, okay? Now I have collaborators, people I collab with and associate with. I do have those people, and they're very much appreciated. But if I say you're my friend and I'm on the side of the road, I want you there. If I say you my friend and I'm in the hospital, I want you there. If I say you my friend and I need you to cut the yard, I want you there. Those are friends to me. If I need you there, you're my friend. And I don't have but one friend. That is my husband. And my children are not my friend. My children are my adult children. That's what they are. They're not my friends. I had to tell my oldest daughter when she was growing up, I am not your friend. I ain't never been friends. I hear people say, my mother's my best friend. I ain't now one of their friends, and they know it. I'm mother. I'm mama. You call me mother. I had to get on Kenya a couple times, call me Vanita. Don't you call me Vanita. I'm your mother. I don't care if you're listening. I'm your mother.
When they do that with video, don't listen. Don't know you even listen to them. Cause they be talking. They think they talking to you. They
Okay, so this is the last video for you. Now, how do you all cope? Because I need to sum this up and then I'm going to get in the chat. The way for you all, the way for all of you all to cope with this situation, if you got the same distraction going on in your families, in your household, you understand what I'm saying? Your wife competing with you, your husband competing with you, your children competing with you, you know, your friends, your cohorts are competing with you, your co-workers are competing with you, your boss are competing with you, your customers competing with you. You know how you deal with this? You deal with this, okay? He be down the street. How long he been gone? He used to be down the street.
You think he down the street?
Or ask them had they seen your dog. Make sure they ain't got our dog in their house. Cause they knew they could have your dog in the house. And you might want to keep him in here till we get to know these people. Okay. You might want to keep him in here till we get to know these people because he's a very friendly dog. So yes, the way you deal with this is you ground yourself back into reality. And you realize that, you know, you're going to have, you pat yourself on the back and realize that you're successful. Because if you ain't doing nothing, now people don't bother folks who ain't doing nothing. And I ain't talking about going out, you know what I'm saying, criticizing people, attacking people, calling them out of their names. You understand? Call Miss Susie is a such and such, such, such. I hate Miss Susie. Miss Susie is after my content. You know what I'm saying? If you got to do like that to get attention and everything, that's not going to take you very far. The only way to get the attention that that comes with this type of success is just to continue on, you know, giving people what they need. And that is light, help, give them help, loan them a helping hand, and stay focused upon that. And I gotta go, y'all, because I got to see what his dog at, okay? Because Mr. Willie is getting frantic and he don't keep hollering, Buckhead, 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 Buckhead. So the more he called Buckhead, Buckhead, it's distracting me, y'all. Hey Raymond L, how you doing? Hey Sean. Hey Katrina. Hey Miss Gatta. How you doing? Hey All Power. Hey Jude. Hey Jackie, thank you for moderating. Hey Astro, thank you for moderating too. Hey Queen Cola. Hey Truth and Chakras. Hey Sasha. Okay, Sasha said, "Damn, you smart." Yes, Mama. Yes, that demon spirit uses people. Yeah, I'm not upset with the individual. I know the individual is vulnerable. That's right, and open to demonic possession. Hello, Blue Fox. Hey, Magical, my aunt. Okay, thank you for that beautiful artwork, Jackie. Hey, Ursula Ta. Hey, Infinite Juju. Oh, beautiful. Infinite Juju said, I'm getting ready to cut my grass and plant some flowers and vegetables right now. Beautiful. I'm getting ready to get out there and do it too. Hey, Tiffany Buchanan. Hey, Kimberly Parkinson. Thank y'all so much for y'all donations and everything. And for the people who've gotten the tarot card, you will get your card in the mail. You get one card that I pick. I'm going to shuffle and pick and give you the card. You're getting a sample. The deck will be out actually ready for purchase between June and July. So get ready for me to drop that. It may be out earlier and stuff like that, but each card I have to actually write the actual, what that card means in spirit. You know what I'm saying? So a book manual that I will write, because it said I don't write my books. So you all will see that I do write my books myself. The manual will be accommodating the book. So now, I'll probably start off with just one deck for sale on the site. You know what I'm saying? And because I can't mass produce, this is the reason why you see me. This is why you see me doing what I do, and it say sold out, because everything is one of a kind. I don't mass produce. That will get over my head. I will be overwhelmed, because at one time I thought about, you know, optimizing a website. Somebody was going to do a website for me and optimize it. That's if Google will allow it to mainstream and flow. Because, see, at the end of the day, they do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I have even not even I've elected not even to put myself in the digital yellow pages right now, because it's overwhelming. It's a lot, and there are very few people you can trust out here. You can't just run out here and just trust anybody to do your finances for you, to run a store for you. You got to really develop a relationship with these people, or these people will do I kind of got a first hand of like what it's like, even like when I was trying to select my board and have members for the Temple of the Crossroads. Some things happened to me, where I had individuals that were trying to hold meetings without me. They were trying to hold meetings without me. So that was one distraction, not an attack, but distraction. So it's teaching me like how people are when you work with them on a business level. So that was one thing I had to deal with. And so I had elected another board member, and the board member actually didn't do me right. There was a board member that didn't do me right. Okay. So that was an issue. So, and then they go and they run off and say apologies, because they think so much of themselves, like they have these grandeur delusions to feel like, they see me as some type of invalid, or some type of elderly old woman, or some type of fool that would just allow somebody to just come in and take over their stuff. And I don't take it personal, because this is business. There are a lot of people who have lost big investments, lost their homes because they allowed people in, lost property, land. You understand? Got liens on their bank accounts because they've allowed someone shit, had to file motherfucking bankruptcy because they've have allowed somebody into their business to come in and just take over, just like TLC. That group, they had folks writing checks for them, and when you get to that status that you allowing people in on you like that, people will take advantage, and so I had a little first-hand situation with that. Now, you can go in social media and say whatever you want to say, and you know what I'm saying, but you'll never get no apologies from me. And they all form an alliances and say the same thing. We want apologies. You mean nothing to me. Okay. YouTube is not my life like that. YouTube, only way I'd be devastated with YouTube is if something happened to my channel or whatever, but I still live on, and to create another channel so it don't got that kind of power on me, is to lose my money. Hello? Okay, so you can make all the videos. The more videos you make, the more spirit work people come in with donations, with help. So you just keep on fueling the funds. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But you're an imaginary character out there being utilized by demons. To me, honestly, that's my mindset. So, uh, on this note, I gotta go. Anybody got any questions before I go? Get to my website. Get to my website. Hey Reggie, how you doing? Hey Malik, how you doing? Okay, hey Malik said, hey mother, I'm sorry I could not make Jubilee. I had a death in my family. Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, but we got the ancestor veneration that's coming up pretty soon. So if you'd like to take part in that, let's get ready for that. I may be, I'm trying to see, because I'm thinking that the camp, I may just do camp, because I don't want to stress out my board members. My board members are actually, and I'm trying to get this place to a point where I can pay my board members. I need to give them a paycheck. So it's not easy to get funds. It's not easy to, because I got funds that I'm supposed to be getting. They need more information from me on some past taxes that were done, that in the past. They need to get all of that stuff together. They want to see that, and they'll cut me a check for $11,000. Now they said it like that, but it don't really work like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm stuck with that. So as soon as I can get that, I wanted to try to give my board members a little something, a little something, something. But I really want to get to a point where, because this is a legitimate business. Temple of the Crossroads is registered with the IRS with its own EIN number. So this is a business, okay? But I want to get funds where I can make monthly payments to my board members, monthly payments to employees to help me run this place. The place needs a housekeeper on board when we're having our events. Thank you to my board members for what you all did. Help me clean the house and help me out with that. Thank you for the people who participated in Jubilee for helping me to clean up. We said we weren't gonna cook, but we did cook. The Saturday night we had a blast. We had, to give you all an idea, I need like a videographer or a person to do video for the next events to come. I need people who I need somebody to do that because I don't have footage like I should, because I'm not a videographer. I can't do that and try to do other things, with the temple. It's difficult to do all of these different things. So this is why I need staff. I need monies to pay a staff. If I have money to pay a staff, when you come in for Jubilee, you understand what I'm saying? We have, you know, like I had a person that was saying $300 they spent, which they had room and board for 3 days, food. They had all these things, and they felt like, oh, that just wasn't enough of my $300. You at my house Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 4 straight days. Water running for shower. Okay. You utilizing space for 4 days. Tell me where you can get food, your meals, okay, room and board for $300 for 4 days. And I'll show you a real true UFO with extraterrestrials coming out of it, boarding me on it and beaming me up to Scotty. Show me that. Okay? Well, you got a full king size bed in a huge room to yourself, all that. Show me where you're going to get that. Show me. And still be able to participate in all of the things that we did. Utilize all that. You can't show that. So if I was to do an event like that again, it would be way more than $300. Okay? That event will probably cost you about $800. Because, like I said, you can go to these lectures. People have lectures and they charging that for $500 for a lecture. You got to buy your own food and get your own room and board. They don't care how you get there. They don't care how you get around. They don't care what you eat. That ain't their problem. They just want their money for their lecture. So you want all of this, and you want lectures too for $300. You want lectures. You want rituals. You want all of these different things for $300. That's why I say I ain't trying to be funny. I don't want no more cheap people coming at me like that no more. Don't I mean, just stay away. Stay away. Okay? And I don't want no nigga business. I don't want to do no more nigga business. Nigga business. And I'm not saying that in context about skin tone or nothing. Because you could be any color and bring to me nigga business. Nigga business is irrational business. Because they're not looking at the fact you got to pay electricity. You got to pay water. I mean, even the gas bill had to be paid because we got a gas stove. All this stuff had to be paid. They don't care. They want something for nothing. Everything is donations. Do not sit down here and try to put a lasso over nobody's head about no donations. Donations mean you donated your time. You get nothing for your donations. Now, if you're buying shares in the temple, that's a different story. Somebody say, you know what? I want to buy a share in the temple of the crossroads. I decide what that share is. Now you then can make demands. Oh, you want to share in the temple of the crossroads? 50,000. And then that means that it's not only just my corporations, it's theirs too, because they have an invested interest in this. Have you invested 50 grand in the temple of the crossroads? I didn't say donate. I said invest it, because the two of them are different. If somebody's giving me $50,000 for a donation, then that means that $50,000 was donated. I can decide for my own self how I like to see the proceeds, or they can put stipulations on the donations. I'm donating you $50,000. The roof must be repaired. The situation here need to be done. Those are grants. Those are not donations. I'm sorry. A donation can be given any kind of way. That's like some guy, yeah, I mean, they can be used any kind of way. There was some guy in social media and people had donated to him. He said he was going to create a film. And there were people who didn't donate, had a problem with the man had the money. The man had went through a lot. And the man went and he upgraded his life. He went and got him a house, a real house, a nice house with a pool, this, that, and other. They're donations. So if he wanted to put the money on the film, now that's what he asked, but he decided to put it in the house instead. That's between him and his God, because he didn't use the money wisely. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. I hate to call the name. I don't know that. Remember him? Supposed to have a school or something other like that, and they took him all to court and did all kind of things. He was dealing with distraction. At the end of the day, the man got the school. But there are people who gets angry in the black community with each other for having these things, and they bring these distractions. That's why I said this situation right here with this individual, been there, done that. I done this so many times. I'm waiting on the next person. Next. If you have an endeavor where people are donating and giving you money, y'all, let's get these thumbs up. And you're getting these things like that, you're going to have people coming out and attacking you. They're going to say you did all kind of things to them. You know what you did to them? What you did to them is you became successful, and they didn't. That's all. You became successful, they didn't. And then they have whole lot of other psychotic things that they're thinking in your mind. And I don't have time to try to make no understanding out of psychosis and stuff. I can't make sense out of nonsense. Nothing they do, every quote I make, they go back to their channels and use the quotes. Now I'm going to hear that all the time now, trying to make sense out of nonsense. You're going to hear that all over social media in this particular community with these people. So anyway, to me, you're a big distraction. That's going to fuel some cash in my bank account. Thank you very kindly. Okay, next. You can move on. Say whatever you want, but I'm going to move on because this is it. When you are in this particular status where I'm at right now, you're going to have a lot of little channels. I could see if you had 50,000 subscribers and you was coming for me. No one with more subscribers than I have come to me yet to try to give me any problem. None. Why would I want to pick on the little people? If I want some attention, I'm going to pick on some big channels. I'm gonna pick on some big channels and I'm gonna steal from big channels. I'm gonna pick on somebody who got 50,000, 100 some thousand subscribers. Not nobody who's got very few, a handful. There's no reason for. I mean, like for what? Let's give me some logic. For real. So it's always the little channels. I'm saying little channels as in not necessarily views and subscribers, but how long they've been here. It's always little channel that comes for people who've established themselves here. I'm a great person. I'm a good person. I'm not here to get nobody. I'm not after nobody. It's your delusions that make you feel that way. That's why every time you turn around, there's a different content creator. I want your audience to see that. You understand? She's always going after different content creators. They all are out together. Everybody wants her. No one's out for her. She's here. You here? No one's out for her. We want her to get some help. But you got two. I've noticed something on YouTube. You have two type of subscribers. There are two kinds. You got the subscriber that is here to support, to gain knowledge, to gain wisdom. And even though they might not like everything you say, they hear, they listen. They may come in with some constructive criticism and they may disagree and come in a professional manner and let you know how they feel. And the second one is they just trolls. They trolls. They just out for the gossip, the laugh, the fun. They might be hurt, and that's the way they get their fuel. You know what I'm saying? They going wrong. They ain't getting the things they want in life, so they come to see your misery, to see what the other folks say about you because they want you to hurt too. You got them two subscribers. Now, you have to be very careful in this game for people who may want to make a YouTube channel. What you feed to your audience. If you are constantly talking about drama, celebrity gossip and all of that stuff like that, which is nothing wrong with talking about celebrity gossip. That can put some money in your pocket. You just like sort of like a Wendy Williams and stuff like that. And people might come and they want the information, and you can use that to help coach them on into spirituality if that's what you want. So I'm talking about for the spiritual community. It's nothing wrong with that. That's good. I think that's a good strategy. You know, but if you are a person that your content is constantly, you understand, going for a content creator, then your fan base or your audience or whatever you want to call it is going to be made up of individuals who are not going to give you any funds. They're not going to give you anything. They're not going to want anything. They're not going to patronize you. They're not going to give you anything. You understand? And if you say, it's okay, I don't want money, I don't want anybody to patronize me, I just want to just be here, then what you're doing is you're wasting fuel. I mean, it's a waste. I mean, if I have a YouTube channel and I'm not making no money off of it, to me, it's a waste of fuel. Especially if I'm just talking about other content creators, you know what I'm saying, criticizing them and everything. I'm wasting fuel because because now you got a audience full of vampires. And I mean, I know I got a few vampires here. I don't want an audience full of vampires feeding and sucking off of me and I ain't getting nothing out of it. That's vampirism. and, and if you are okay with that, then you are a vampire because there's got to be something in it for us. I'm every time somebody come to me with a relationship, not a friendship, but a relationship, because I don't do friends, okay? I always want to know what's in it for me. If I'm on social media and I'm not gaining any kind of monetary anything from it, what's in it for me? What if you don't want no money out of it? What's in it? I hear people, I'm just here to help people. I don't want nothing. I'm just here. That's a vampire. You got a person that tell you they don't want nothing. You gonna pay in the end. You gonna pay something. Because the person who said that they don't want anything monetarily, They may just want your soul. They may want your spirit. They may want to get something that you ain't willing to give up. That's why when people give me, if you donate to me, a donation is one thing. I'm putting that in the temple as a donation. But if you come here and you are working all these deals and you want me to have the world, and you tell me, well, I want nothing out of it. See, I know what y'all saying when y'all donate. What y'all want when y'all donate? Y'all want either something from it, just like like you buy a card. That's not a donation. That's a service. You want your card. And I got to send this. That I like that type of business. If you say I'm donating to the temple, I know you're donating to the temple because you want something out of it. You want to see it become a success. You want to see it thrive. So it's something in it for both of us. But if you sit up here and you say you're going to do something for me and you don't want nothing from it, you want my soul. Okay. On this note, I got to go, y'all. Hope everybody subscribed. We had a good turnout. Thank you. Blue Fox says that person is obsessed with you. Yeah, I've had some people. Thank you, Blue Fox, because that is true. And I'm glad you seeing and you observing what's going on. It's an obsession with me. Because these people see me, some of them, especially one with delusion, see me as some type of Hollywood witch, some famous Hollywood witch, because I've been here for 13 years, and you better believe the world knows about me. The world does. Because I've gotten calls from all over the world. Some people, I don't even know what they're saying. I can't even speak the English, and I've had to do like an interpretation with them. Okay. So yeah, it is definitely an obsession. I don't get people from overseas anymore. And I say that is because what is going on is, like, I think everybody, the fact that we have the internet, everybody, and there are a lot of practitioners out there, that a lot of people are available to them to actually help them to translate. Now, I do have, my customers are more or less now mostly Southeast. Everybody's Southeast. So they're coming from like Texas, Louisiana, Alabama. I don't have any Mississippians. I don't have any Tennesseans, but they're mostly from Florida. To be honest with you, Florida, Alabama, Louisiana, South Carolina, North Carolina. Did I say Florida? Yeah, I did say Florida. I used to have a lot of New Yorkers. I don't have New Yorkers anymore. Maryland, I have Maryland people. I have California people. This is my base of customers. They're in these areas, so it's kind of homing in and closing in. Also, I have some. I've had and have here and there some folks from Bermudas, and you have to be careful with the Bermudas, cause somebody set me up a couple of times. So you have to be careful. You get those Bermudians, you have to make sure that they're calling you on WhatsApp. That's why I keep WhatsApp on my phone, because some of those people, you can rack up some bills. I wound up racking a bill up with somebody like that, where they call a toll. That was some kind of a thing on me, and that bill was on me, but the telephone company, they took care of it and everything. And I told them, just block my stuff. So maybe that's why I didn't answer my own question, why I don't get overseas clients, because I'm not going to be paying no tolls. I had a toll bill on me, as much as the reading was $150, and the damn bill was that too. So if you call me from the Bermudas and everything, you better WhatsApp me. I think it was, what is it? WhatsApp? What that is? What's up, app? Something like that. And I have a few from Jamaica, and I don't understand why. Why would you call me from Jamaica? Because it looked like you should be able to speak to somebody who do the OBIA. or something like that. I don't know. So I have those, and I do have a few Haitian clients. Okay. So those are my people. The foreign people that I do have are from the islands, which is, they're here. They're not on the island, but they're here to get my services and stuff like that. So that's my customer base. I never had to send a doll. Or well, I had to send a doll overseas. The lady actually came from overseas to purchase her dolls. She bought 4 or 5. It's been a minute ago. Dolls, and sent the money by corridor, and got the dolls by corridor. Boy, Mama was the it's at that time. This woman had some money. Do you hear me? I want to pay $5,000 for them dolls. Do you hear what I'm saying? 5 grand. I couldn't believe that she was sending the money like that. I'm like, and she was rich. Her husband and her had a driver. She had chef, cook, or whatever. She lived in Dubai, and she was saying that she was telling me that was you couldn't send that type of stuff in the mail, and so she was in Boston when she got all her stuff. Now, let me tell you how I killed this client. I killed her because not died, not die. I'm talking about killed the actual case with this client. I never will forget. This lady was telling me she wanted her. She was married to an older man, and she was a younger wife, and she was the age of his daughter. And she told me she wanted me to put an affliction on this lady. And I had this lady too, because the lady was beautiful, have her to break out with all kind of bumps, and her hair to fall out or what have you, and stuff. And when she said that she was going to send me $9,000, I'm not lying. This was back in 2013. That's when it was booming. The folks who were on the scene back then, we made a lot of loot because it was nobody was here. It was just us. We were like the first on the scene, so we was making good, 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 good money. And I used my money wisely, man. I got the temple. But anyway, when she said she was gonna send me $9,000, and this is what she said, I'm gonna go ahead and send this to you because I just won't buy a dress. I just won't, I just ain't gonna buy no clothes and no dress for the month. Because the man was actually giving her an allowance every month. That money scared me so bad. I saw her saying this is a federal agent, and I told her, I said, "Ooh, I see a beheading." I actually saw a beheading. I told her that, and it scared her so bad. It scared her off. It scared her so bad. That's how I messed that up. Mama sabotaged her own business. But yeah, she was sending out some money, man. Back then, it was a lot to be made, but it's different now because, you got a lot of spiritualists, a variety of spiritualists out there, which is good. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a variety of customers out here too, because it took me a minute to stand back and say, how can I make my money, you understand, work for me, not me working for my money. The temple is going to work. I'm not going to work. Okay. Um. Oh, listen to that. Reggie said, y'all be careful out here. Says sheriffs out here lying and talking about so a black man attacked him just to get attention. Wow. Wow. I didn't know that. Okay. They hate us. Be careful. Okay. Yeah, Reggie, I do Cash App $ VENITALUV. You want a deck of the cards? Okay. They should be on the website by June or July. Because I got to write the book, and I still got 10 more cards that I want to draw, because I'm actually drawing this. Other people can go and have somebody to do this, but I have to. I feel like the essence of me is in the card, so I couldn't see, just like the essence of me are in my books, even though this individual is going around, hadn't spoken to me, but just took the word of another, a hearsay individual, that is lying about everything, saying that I don't have any furniture in my temple, and I don't have sheets and beddings on the beds in the temple, and that the temple is nasty and disgusting and it has nothing to clean up. This person is a liar. This is why their mouth is created like that. You know what I'm saying? My mother always told me, and I'm not trying to be funny, don't ever trust a person that has a lisp and that is buck teeth, because they have a tendency to lie. And that is really true. So be careful with people like that. They tend to lie and whatever, but it's okay. I'm safe over here because nobody's really listening to them, and I'm not gonna give them a name. I'm just gonna keep it moving. They'll die out soon and move on, just like everybody else have. Because this channel, only names I call out for a channel are channels that I truly like, and I've already spoken to the person, and I feel like I have the permission to really say their names. Because people tell me, don't say my name or what have you. Don't say. They'll tell you that. I ain't never had nobody say that, but I just don't think that it's fair to just call a name of a channel. You understand? Because either they're gonna want you to, and I don't want them to know about them, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Something different, whatever. So I don't call out names on no channels unless I really like them. There are some channels that I do like that I will call out. I like Infinite Waters. Okay, I'll call that name out. I watch Infinite Waters, and it's a pretty cool channel. I watch Primitive, some type thing with his man. He does everything by hand. He squats down and he make his plates out of mud, dirt, whatever. I like permaculture channels. This is what I spend most of my time doing, watching channels like that. Infinite Waters channel is a breath of fresh air. It's light. I watch those channels. I like to listen to music because when I dance, I'm doing a ritual. I'm not dancing for the fun of it. I'm changing, manipulate energy. So when you see my hand moving like a magician, this is the way I change the elements around me. You understand? People don't realize if you turn around, you're in another reality. You understand what I'm saying? If you turn to the left and come all the way around, it's sort of like a lock. What you call those locks that you turn, like those kind of combination locks. So if I turn right 3 times and then I come back a left time or what have you, I'm in a whole nother reality when I come back. When I spin around, I'm coming back to, I've changed in my reality. If my luck is going real, real good, I'm not going to turn. I'm very careful and skillful not to turn. If it goes bad, then I'm going to turn myself around. And a lot of folks might say, oh, mama, that is some kind of illness or whatever. Say whatever you want to say. It's hoodoo. It's hoodoo. And hoodoo, we do what we incorporate whatever religious practice we want to incorporate in, voodoo, Santeria, Ifa, Buddha, Christianity, all of that. We incorporate what we want, whatever the occasion permits. Look hoodoo up and see what it is. That's what it is. Okay, and I ought to know because I was born into it. I am the descendant of those people who, created this system. Born in 1960 something. You understand? So, when y'all hear me turn a southern drawl on, I'm turning it on because I want to. I can turn it on, I can turn it off. To some extent, you're still going to hear it. You know what I'm saying? If you're from other places, other cultures and stuff like that. But yes, 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 yes. So, let me go back up in here. Sean says she don't know if nonprofits have shares. That's something that definitely we can look up and see if there are shares. Um, the way it probably would be is that if someone decided to have a tool of the crossroads in their particular state, that they could have it. They could have one if they purchase into it. They still have to purchase into it. You can't just, You would have to have some permission or whatever on a corporation standpoint, meaning that nobody else can just say, "Oh, I got a Temple of the Crossroads over here," because the way I have it incorporated, understand? I'm protecting it in that sense. So won't nobody else just decide that they're gonna have them one too. You see what I'm saying? So on a business standpoint, you can't just come up here and just steal my joint. You're gonna have to buy into it. You know what I'm saying? So but I think you speaking on a 501c3 situation. I'm still waiting my 501c3. It's at the IRS right now. And I'm still waiting on some serial numbers and copyrights and stuff. That stuff take a long, long, long time. And with this here situation going on with this here virus and stuff, I don't even know if I should even I should say the word virus, because they got this video on limited. When I went and clicked the monetization and stuff like that, it's limited monetization. I wouldn't be surprised they try to do that on every video, because really they don't want to pay no money. My last little check on YouTube was $150. Somebody had donated me. Somebody came up and donated $300, and then I think somebody else gave me. Some other people gave me about 100. I think we were sitting at 400. I ain't see but 150 in my super chat. I saw $150 of that money. So they taking the money. So really and truly, that's why I say, if anything, I'm gonna put my Cash App up, and they're taking the super chat situation off, because they're taking that money, and I'm thinking they pay other content creators that they really like. A lot of us small individuals, they take and pay them that money. And so what the person did to make it even, they went to Cash App and they sent me money on the Cash App, because I told them, I said, I don't see all the super chat money. They never send it all. They'll send you your money that you made on your YouTube, but I never saw that money that those people sent me. I never saw it. Hey, Nine Roots, how you doing? Nine Roots said people want to get jealous and angry when they see others getting money like that. Instead of being inspired to do that themselves, they lack vision. Ooh, thank you so much. That's why I said, if that audience is over here trying to see what my comeback is, I'm very rational. My comeback on the situation is that this is an individual that is jealous of my success. This is an individual that is angry and enraged because people are actually cash apping, donating, buying services, upset with my Oracle deck being out, upset with my Temple being out, because they feel like I don't deserve it. They don't even know me. They feel like it shouldn't be mine. So that's what it is. So you take that back over there and know that every time she pout, she fuss, she yell about somebody that done did something to her, I can't do anything to a person I have never physically came to see. And let's get off of this fantasy stuff about, oh, you go and you send your dirty spirits to people and you do this and you do that. At the end of the day, is it really real? Is it really real? Is it? Can I really go and send some dirty spirits to people? Because if I can, you need to tell me what happened to you, because I don't know anything about it. I got too much to do. I'm guarding my grandbaby's astroscape. I'm on God, because he's the most vulnerable thing into my life. That's the love of my life. And the baby so cute. She's a pretty little that's what my head at right now, y'all. So that's why I've been kind of MIA for a little while, not really creating videos like I used to and everything, because I've been like, I've just done fell in love all over again. He looked just like his mama looked when she was an infant. And he's smart. He can speak telepathically to me, and I can speak telepathically to him. He's gonna be very gifted spiritually, and his daddy's gonna early on put him in piano classes. They want a prodigy and stuff, but he's greater than a prodigy. Do they not know it? He's spiritually gifted beyond prodigy. He's gonna take up my work when I'm done. And my work in a man's hand gonna be far more powerful than it is a woman, because see, how many female leaders do you see out in history? They may refer to a queen or something like that, but that's it. Other than that, you never hear about female leaders. All of your great prophets and stuff have been prophets, not prophetess, not been prophetess. You know what I'm saying? You hear a few things about Marie Laveau, being out there, and Aunt Caroline died, whatever. But you never hear about these, like I'm a rebel spiritualist. You never hear anything else about me. I'll be a mystery spirit when I become one of the ancestors. So there's a lot of rebel mystery spirits out there that don't have names. Oh, yeah, you hear about the others out there, but you don't hear about these mystery spirits. That's why I always refer to the great mystery spirits that are with me. Now, are my great mystery spirits going to go out and do something to people on YouTube and social media? No, there's no reason for them to. Why? It's make believe. This the workplace. This is where you come and get your money. You better go and get your money. This is my reality here. There's no one in social media that warrants any attacks of my spirits. None. I don't even think my spirits take this even serious. Now, if you come up here in the physical up against me, like some folks tried to come up against me over there at that temple over there, they got some of it. Don't come up on me in the physical like that. You can have a great experience with mystery spirits at the Temple of the Crossroads. At that crossroads, there are spirits at the crossroads, or you can have a very horrible experience. If your experience was horrible, it is because you had a vendetta against me. You should have never been there. You came to attack me, and they got you before you got me. Checkmate. Okay? So now, I got better things for them to do besides come over there and come and mess with your astral. Now, if you come up here on me in person, and you got some in your astral that looks like me attacking you, you know what you did, and you're gonna keep getting that work. You know what you did. Okay, y'all. Let me get off of him. We reach 45, folks. That's good. Any more thumbs up in this joint? And I'm gonna try to teach you all how to get your warrior spirits fed. Now, when you warrior spirit, when you got spirits around, everybody got spirits around them. Everybody. You just got to acknowledge ancestors, mystery spirits around you. Some of your mystery spirits and stuff, they just like nice things. They like, they like sweet gifts, you bake them a cake, like our immediate ancestors, like our parents, when they cross over, we know the things they like. Daddy love a good drink, and a cigar, and daddy like chew tobacco. Well, then we give them that, and daddy be here for advice. you know Mama likes sweets, she like cakes, whatever. I'm just giving y'all ideas and stuff like that. Some of them like potato chips and processed foods. Feed those spirits what they want. But when that's good stuff when you're just an ordinary person living life. You're just an ordinary person. You don't have a lot on your plate. But when you got some on your plate where you're actually reaching out to the world to help people on the level I am on, I have to have warrior spirits here backing me up. These are the spirits that are propelling me to go forward, and they have to protect me. Once you get to that level, You understand? To ward off attack and to protect yourself. You're in a level where you have to give warrior spirits blood. I mean, it's just common sense. You're involved in blood sacrificing on this level. Okay? And if you're not doing that, then they're utilizing you in another way, your soul energy. But I will have to try to explain all this stuff at another time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some other content creator here and want to go and try to take it to the next level. Now, you got the copycats out here that have to, their videos are all about critiquing what you done said on the video. That's easy to do. These are not your sorcerers. These are not the people that have the soul information. They need you to talk about something so they can take it to their channel and tell you what all wrong with the way you presented the information. That's the easy way out. We're going to have a lot of those come about, okay? So anyway, that wraps up this video. Thank you, Blue Fox. Blue Fox, I already know who I'm talking about. Okay, and I'm glad to know that. So I want to let you know I send her love and I send her light. You understand? But it's up to her to get the healing. She got to do that herself because I don't know her. I don't know her. You know? I don't know her. I don't know what to offer but love, lighting, love and light. Now her healing is up to her. Some people don't want to be healed. That's all I can offer. So ain't gonna be no wars back and forth because she's not real to me. And if I ain't met you in person, you ain't real. You gotta prove me you real. You're not real. You're not a real person. You are an imaginary individual that poses absolutely no threat to me, no harm to me, or nothing I love. Nothing. Basically. Okay? You want to get to know me. You came to me. I didn't come to you for nothing. Okay? So this is a person that is frustrated, that really is crying out, I wanted to help you. I wanted to help you. You don't have to keep saying that because you can't help me, because you can't help yourself. Can't even keep a channel up. You got to hide. You got to hide your channel. One will strike you out. And if you keep harassing people, and you keep harassing people, and you keep it up, you're going to get the final strike. Utilize YouTube to make yourself some money. If you don't want money, what the hell do you want? That's probably why they limited the advertisement on this right here, because they said, oh, she finna get down and dirty. I'm not going to get dirty. I'm just offering out advice, which I said I'm going to stop doing that. You know, I had a talk with somebody. They said, stop giving all this advice. I'm almost stop doing this right here because people don't want that. And Mr. Whittaker told me, said, stop offering advice because it do cause a lot of confusion when you offer out advice. I'm just going to really come here and just talk about, what's beyond the veil. But offering the advice thing, this is the last time. Now, if anybody wants advice, I will do it. Dedicate, if you want a live stream video and I won't call your name, I will dedicate for $50. I would dedicate an entire video for you. If you want to remain anonymous, you don't want me to hear your voice or anything like that, pose a question, you cash out me $50 for a video on a particular subject matter that can help you in your everyday life or on a specific subject matter. You understand? $ V as in victory, ENITALUV. I will do that for you. Okay? $50 cash out. Or you can PayPal me at Spiritree41@yahoo.com. SPIRITREE41@yahoo.com. Did I do that right? SPIRITREE41@yahoo.com. I will do that. It's about the money. It's about helping people, number one. Don't get me wrong. But it's about the money here. Okay? So if you're not going to offer me any money. I ain't doing none like this no more. I did this right here because I can see your confusion, your madness that you got going on over there in your own psychotic brain, your chemical imbalance due to your illness. I heard you said you had an illness and stuff like that. For her audience, she did say she suffered with an illness, and with that illness may come some type of psychotic episodes. I'm not sure. I'm not going to go back to find out. Understand that, because I did myself purposely go back over there to see what was going on. I did go because I am a caring person. And when these people say, you owe me an apology, the apology means consider me. I have feelings over here. Include me. That's what that means. I don't owe you nothing. I don't owe you anything. What I'm doing here is charity. Because you need charity. This is my charity to you. Okay. The only body that really got mucked up in the situation was the people who actually physically came to the temple with ill intent. With ill intent. And they did get fucked up. They got fucked up. That was not my doing. It was those spirits at that crossroads. They will fuck. They fucked up Mr. Willie when he went up in there fussing. He said he felt faint when he was up in there fussing back and forth with me. I almost felt like he was going to fall and hit the floor. And shit there fucked my ass up too. I had one of them that told me I can't decide who comes to the temple. They make that decision. This is deep. Okay? This is something serious. Put me in my place. And really, with the nonprofit charitable organizations, it is like that. It's not for profit, and it's like that. I really don't, in a sense, own the nonprofit. Somebody can kick you off your board at any time and take the nonprofit and go on from there. So you have to be careful who's on your board. Folks can kick you off your own board. You better make sure you got some people up in that joint and stuff like that, and take the nonprofit and go on from there without you. It has happened. Look it up. That's why I have to be very careful here. So thank you so much. Thank you. A bot created for the Matrix. Okay, thank you. The Matrix got its own spirits and its own demons that they can send and put in people, implant in people, to these MK Ultra people to keep you from going further and distract your mission. I'm not distracted over here. I recognize it's not all the time about slaying the demon or destroying the demon, but recognizing it when it shows up, so that you can put a protective field around you so that it won't be able to come in and infiltrate any of your endeavors. Woo! I gotta go. And your audience know now what's wrong with you. They know. They know nobody's sending no demons from over here at you, because you have not been in my circumference to have to ward yourself from anything here. No one's done anything to you. You keep talking about what somebody done to you. I'm gonna tell you what I did to you. I blocked you from being able to interact on my chat. That's what I did. I blocked you. Okay? And you can go on from there and use your own channel. I mean, you got all your comments, everything shut down, and you don't let nobody comment on your channel. So why would you think you have privilege to comment on mine? Okay? You got your thumbs up, thumbs down, you got them blocked. So can't nobody do it. What makes you think you can come over here and do mine? You can do it, and I'm going to leave it open. I'm not going to change mine. So I see people who take that off. I leave mine up. I get 100 thumbs down and 2 up. I'm going to leave it just like it is. Because you don't need everybody agreeing with everything you said. You got to have a few of them. How you know that sometimes I don't thumbs down some of my videos myself when I don't like them? You know what I'm saying? You got to show that there is something, that stir people up. You don't want everything to be in your favor. Because the things that are not in your favor are the things that actually help you to grow further and make improvements. Somebody burning some of this shown up smells good. I think they're burning some sticks or some wood out there. I'm gonna go out and burn me some stuff too. Shoot, man. I'm gonna go out there. I am a pyromaniac. I am a real true life pyromaniac, but I have it under control. Because when I was a kid, I don't mind my adversaries or my what they call them haters. I don't call they're not really necessarily haters and stuff like that, because they're just people who are they're just people out there to project those things that may be unresolved in you, to repeat them, to see if they can get a rush out of you, to see you sweat, to see you get angry. So if those things are resolved, there's no reason for anger. There's nobody out in social media angering me right to this day. I don't care nothing you can do. Don't you touch folks I love. Do whatever you want to do. Don't come up on the folks I love. That's all I got to say. You ain't doing that like that, you can't do nothing to me. Nothing. Okay? So if you want to talk about little things that I talk about on my channel, that's more money in my cash app. Make it ring. Ha ha cha-ching. Okay? But anyways, when I was a girl, I used to purposefully burn things in my mom's basement. What was those things? Like paper, because I used to like the smell of papers, and I would strike matches to smell the smell of the match. I used to eat matches. Yes, I did. I used to eat candles. Yes, I did. I'm just here to show y'all that, hey, look, I'm just being transparent. This is what I used to do. I used to chew on tobacco. Yes, I did. My dad leave his tobacco. I used to get it. I used to like to see him go pah when he spit, and my big mama put snuff under her tongue. I would get big mama snuff put on my tongue. It's just me, being a kid. You know what I'm saying? And so, yes, I would go in the basement, strike that match, smell it. Ooh, I love the smell of strike matches. Would go and buy matches to strike. I used to burn candles. When I started burning candles very young, 6, 7, 8 years old, burning candles. Didn't even know what was going on. Had a whole altar set up. Playing cards, sitting out. Uno at that. And I would read my friends. I'd be like, look, my eye, they say, oh, your eyes light up. I would have these Uno cards. Now, I don't know how I used to do it, but I could read my, just like a tarot deck, playing cards, I could read those and tell people what's going on. Uno cards and playing cards, all of those type of cards. But I don't necessarily need cards to read. But I do want to do my own oracle deck. Matter of fact, I did my first reading with my own oracle deck last night. Gave a girl a thorough reading with that oracle deck. And when I do my reading ain't necessarily to wow you about what you done went through and all of that. I'm finna tell you what's finna get ready to happen. They always call and say, Mama, just like you said, that's the way it happened. Boom. Right there. Oompa. That's it. So I'm saying. So anyway, yeah, I did get a chance to use my deck last night. All on point and thorough. Thorough. Okay? So anyways, how to cope with people who come for distractions, knowing that it is a force that sent them, because they're MK Ultra individual. This individual that's doing this little rambling around talking is an MK Ultra. That's an MK Ultra. And anybody else that joins forces with her, MK Ultras with throat chakra issues. Right. In and out of hospitals, emergency rooms, and doctors' offices and stuff, because they don't know how to contain and control their emotions. Now, Mr. Willard was going on a little tangent for a minute. I said, baby, it ain't that deep. Calm down. Now, when I get mad, I'm really mad. You'll know when I'm mad. Boy, you'll know. And I have to be careful because when I get enraged, I start deploying all my warriors. I don't want to do nothing like that. And it ain't nobody in social media ever made me enraged like that. Never. Never. So I wouldn't have to even employ any of my spirits. I don't know nothing on no social media because I ain't met nothing as powerful as me on social media. And I never will. Now the platform may have power over me because I do rely on it. I'm blessed to be here on YouTube. I'm thankful to be here. It's a powerful platform that has changed my life for the better. It can make you or break you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad to be here. I appreciate all of the people that work at YouTube and all of you all who have come to be in my chat room or watch this video on YouTube. I appreciate every last one of you all. But I'll never let it get to a point where I'm saying I'm gonna send a spirit out on her and do this. Then it's ridiculousness. No, I ain't gonna send no spirit out on this, that, and other. I'm finna send a spirit out so that I can get some money to take care of this temple. Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Temple need donations. I want to see this work, y'all. I'm not trying to be funny. I really want to get to a point where I can pay. I mean, the temple is gonna need a roof soon. Okay. A top. Uh I need to pay employees. I need to employ employees. We need a groundskeeper. Cause when I have an event, this ain't no more $300 events for you there for 4 days. One of you was in there for 4 days. You the one that got attacked because you didn't come correct with them spirits, and they still angry with you. They told me you have offended them because you have learned from the mother for 12 years, 10 years. I don't know how long you said you did. And you blasphemy the mother. They said they're not through with you. You got a problem. Not the other young lady that you brought aboard that we're talking to that got the throat chakra issues. You got them too, but she do too. She don't have a problem. You do, and she can't protect you or defend you. You owe all of us and the spirits an apology. And you'll get no peace until you do so. Do you understand me? Okay, I can dismiss you, but they're not going to dismiss you. Okay, you got yourself into something you ain't gonna bag your way out of. So this is what's going on. So not me. I'm not sending out nothing to nobody in social media. If you got some, you pick that up on your own. Own up to it. I'm just here to tell you, you have to respect elders and you got to respect them spirits at that crossroads. So anyways, I don't have to deploy none of my warrior spirits on petty little things like this because they're distractions. And I have taken about 3 hours to sit down and explain this. I did this because I want that this video is for you all and the individuals and any type of followers that they have. It is, but mainly it's for the universe. Because if you don't address issues like this, the universe is going to send some more to you. They won't stop coming. And how you handle this issue. I'm telling you how to deal now. That's the title of this video, so everybody know I'm still on point. Look at the title. Telling you how to deal with these type of distractions when people come in anger, come in jealousy, hate, and all of these things at you, and in their delusional mind, you understand you're the enemy because you've done something to them. No one has done anything to anybody out in social media. Unless you come to that temple and violated it. If you hadn't come to the temple and violated it, you have nothing to worry about. So all of these things about what somebody done to you and, like you did something to me, you did something to me, but they don't want to talk about what you did to them. It is because they're delusional, because they should be able to tell you what you did to them. They should be able to say something. Unless they got some kind of speech impediment. and cognitively they cannot verse their emotions. And you do have some people like that, you know what I'm saying? But if you got that problem, you got that problem. But like I said, other than that, we're gonna have to leave you behind. We gotta move on. Bye bye. Okay? Okay? Now so if you are a content creator out there, I'm telling y'all today, don't waste your time arguing back and forth with anybody. Okay? Unless they have changed the password on your YouTube channel, your Facebook, or something like that, then we got a problem. They sitting up there talking about they threatening yourself and your family member. We got a problem here. But if they're just talking about, hey, stupid stuff, like all of the stuff they saying in social media is just dumb and just stupid and just ignorant. I'm past that. You know what I'm saying? Those issues were resolved in high school. Those are resolved issues. There's nothing you can do to attack me. Matter of fact, you don't even have a platform to attack me. And if somebody gonna attack me, hopefully it's gonna be somebody with a bunch of subscribers so that people will say, well, who's she talking about? I need to go over to that channel and see who they talking about. I got to see that. They done took 3 hours of this time up. We need to see who that is. We need to see, so because that's all it is. Because when that situation did come about, I collected $1,500 worth of donations, and thank you all to all of you all who supported me. Like I said, once again, all of it was furnished back into the temple. Thank you so much. All of y'all donations do that. Like I said, any more donations that will come will be for camp. We're gonna have camp. You know what I'm saying? If I don't know if I have enough time for camp, because camp is gonna be in July. We ain't got but April, May, June, and July. We ain't got but funds for camp. So if I don't have the funds to get my board members or whatever, and it's just too late, and I can't get my advertisement out, my pitch out in time, shoot, I'll do it myself. I would do camp. You know what I'm saying? But I do need to put tickets available. I'm gonna put tickets available for camp and ancestral veneration. I'm finna start on it right now as we speak. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I got to say. If you're interested in camp, once again, camp is going to be at a national park. Because I thought it over. I said I could do it in the back of the house. I mean, in the back of the temple. Or I even thought about doing it in the back of my home. You know what I'm saying? Because I do have, these 2 acres, but I ain't lying, it'd be some snakes back there in my real backyard right here with at my own house. Mr. Willis stuck his hand. I stuck my hand, but they chicken snakes though. I stuck my hand in a pot. Some said, stop the needle. It was dark. And look and see what's in here. And so it was a little harmless chicken snake in there, but he had the backings of a rattlesnake. And I got it and aggressively just beat it. And I got some bad luck. You're not to kill a snake. That's bad luck to kill a snake. Okay, you can't just do that. Spirits was very angry. My spirits were very angry with me. They do get angry with me, and they told me that they wanted me to raise that snake because they said I need a snake. And I didn't know. I'm like, spirits, y'all need to talk to me. When you got these statues and you oil these statues up, they will bring to you certain things. You know what I'm saying? So I was oiling up Medusa when that snake came. It was in my flower pot. So I took it to the wildlife reservation, and he told me, he said, that's a harmless chicken snake, ma'am. I felt so bad that I did that, but to me it looked like a rattlesnake. And he was crawling away, and poisonous vipers of any kind will have slits in their eyes. His eyes was round, but it was dark. I couldn't check for that. And he had a loopy crawl. When they have a loopy crawls, they're harmless. But a viper has an unmistakable way of how they crawl away. See, and I thought it was a baby rattlesnake, so I was scared because baby rattlesnake kill you from a regular rattlesnake because they don't know how much venom to give you. Yeah, but Mr. Willie had one time put his hand in the chicken box, and it was a snake up in that joint eating eggs. And he was lucky. He said it was black and had orange things on it or whatever. I said, shit, that could have been a cottonmouth. But I think it was just a regular old snake. A cottonmouth will kill you. It was a cottonmouth across the street. I was walking, he was dead in the street. A cottonmouth. It was a baby one. I said, God damn, motherfucker come across the highway to my side. So yeah, I have a lot of snakes over in this little area over here, and so you guys better believe Mom be looking on the ground. 'Cause I live in a like a rural country like area now. At the temple that's in the city, so we haven't seen any snakes. And I can't say ain't no snakes, but I've never seen any snakes in the backyard at the temple. Oh, okay, so I got to end this live stream. I talk too much, y'all. Could y'all please hit them thumbs up? My live stream was interrupted. Can we hit the thumbs up here? So I'm gonna have it at a national park. Okay, no electricity, no running water, just us and the elements. Okay. Hey, veggie woman. Hey, no sheeple. Did I speak to you already? Hey, Rena Love and Light. How you doing? Hey, Winkle Bottom. How you doing? Okay, just a bot. That's what that is. Blue Fox says just a bot. So I'm glad that you sent them over here so we can expose you for being a desperate, loud, boisterous individual seeking attention. Because everybody knows nobody's done nothing to you but took your privileges away from you to chat inside of this these videos. You get pissed every time you do. I know it pisses you off, but you got to respect me in order to be able to participate. So we down to so few people. I guess I better go. I love to read the comments though. Hey Sonya, where you been? Thank you. Let me say this again. Blue Fox said everything she said is hearsay and it's rarely ever any solid proof. Thank you. How are you going to talk about what went down in the temple when you were never there? How can you say that there are not sheets and beddings, proper sheets and beddings on the beds of the temple when you weren't there? It was a lady took her hard, two of them, one of my board members and another lady took their hard-earned money and gave brand new sheets and comforters to that temple. How can you sit there and say that? How can you sit up and say the temple is nasty when people can watch the videos and see that that place is clean? How can you say that? The place is cleaner than your house. You have clutter all over your dressers. How can you sit and make all of these assumptions on something you've never seen before? You never ever came up on that temple day in your life. You're just taking the word of a fork-tongued individual. This fork-tongued individual is saying all of these things because they don't have privileges to be inside of here, and I'm not going to allow them on the board. And you'll never ever be on the board. Neither one of you. You're not equipped. You're not equipped. You can't, and stop it. Y'all move on with y'all life. Start your own board. If you can't start your own board, what makes you think I want you on mine? Yeah, are you all paying taxes on y'all businesses? I pay them on mine. So you don't even know how to run a business. I doubt if either of you paying your taxes on any of that money y'all getting. Y'all just getting this free money. That's what you're doing. Okay, so at the end of the day, y'all ain't no beefs over here with none of them. I'm just here to just expose them and show them what they look like. There's two little girls out there whining with their panties in a bunch that want to be here, but they're too young and they're gonna have to work and very hard and change their whole mindset about how they approach this situation, how they approach the business. You approach the business by being as professional as you possibly can. Because you see me dancing, because you see me saying, to hear me saying certain things, that does not give you the permission, you understand, to take that as a to go out and speak delusional on your own channels. At the end of the day, I'm a businesswoman and I am lucrative with it. I have a portfolio and I'm looking for more property. Like I said, I have two people that came to Jubilee and a few others who didn't come to Jubilee that's out here now looking for land. Got one looking for a house in Selma right now. So this is the time to take advantage of some real estate in Alabama because it's dirt cheap when you look at it overall. Everybody coming down here buying houses. Especially the fact that they won't be building new houses here in the future. They're not going to be building new houses, y'all. Because contractors and stuff cannot afford to build them. Contracts are on hold right now. I got to get ready, and I'm just running my mouth. I got to get ready. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm ready, y'all. I'm getting me a saw and everything, and I'm gonna let y'all see what all I bought. I'm gonna get a saw and some nails. An electric saw, electric drill. I want the kind that's powered up. That's remote, powered like that. And y'all gonna see me. I'm finna get ready to get out here and put a fence up myself, and I'm gonna let y'all see me doing it. So I got some people that are going to be coming out here and helping. They're looking for land here. This is the opportunity to come and get it. Now, Alabama land ain't dirt cheap. Now, real estate is cheap, like a house, property like that. You can get a house that look like the motherfucker need tan down. Get it. Put your RV, buy it, and live in it. Work on the house a little bit at a time. Tear the house down and put a cabin there. Get it. Stop all this bickering back and forth, black women. We don't have time for it. At the end of the day, it's just a huge distraction. It's not going to give you no views on your channel because ain't nobody going to mention you. And this your last video. Get you some real estate. You're not too young to get real estate. Go for it. We all going to need somewhere to stay. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't want real estate, let's talk to the other people who do. If you see a piece of property with at least a half acre or more, they have no restrictions on it, and it's a raggedy joint on it that need tan down, buy it. Get it. That whole setup might cost you no more than $15,000, $20,000. Borrow you some motherfucking money and get that shit. Get it. Another cheap place is Arkansas. You get some cheap ass land there. And if you're saying, I don't want no real estate, I don't want this, I don't want that, you are admitting to us that you are not source, you have no soul, you have no purpose, and nobody should be purchasing any products, any services, any readings from an individual like that. These are your vampires of society. Vampires are people who walk around and say they want nothing for what they give you. They don't want nothing because they can't admit what they need is energy or blood. They can't admit it. Have a purpose. If you don't want no real estate and you don't want a temple, if you don't want anything like that, then you have no purpose. You have no purpose. You shouldn't even. You're a waste of a body. Now there are some people out there that don't want all that stuff, but they're not bothering people either. They're not distracting people. I'm not talking about those people who might not want an obligation tied up to property. They may not want a car because they can get the bus. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about a person that purposefully said, I'm here to cancel all of your events that you're trying to have. I'm here to cancel an event. I'm here to destroy you and take everything from you. Those are vampires. Okay? And they'll say they don't want nothing. I don't want nothing but to see you in sorrow. I just want to see you in misery. This is what this person admitted. I came to destroy your Jubilee event. because they said they can't tell you why they did it now, but that's what they said. They came to destroy Jubilee. So for all of you all, I do have Jubilee there, and you'll see that there was nothing destroyed. That there were plenty of people there. Matter of fact, more than I could handle, because we had 6 children. Was it 6? Let me see. I think it was 6. Yeah, we had 6 children at Jubilee. 6 little ones at Jubilee. And I enjoyed every moment of it. So now that's not all we had. Their parents were there too. You know what I'm saying? But we had a house full. Oh, we had just the sound of children running all upstairs in the temple. We had all of that. So it was a success. And like I said, we're going to have another one next year. But Jubilee is not going to be virtual next year. We're going to have the people who will be able to come back. It was just canceled for this year. But this year, this individual said it was canceling my Jubilee and putting it out in the ethers. It did not work. Because you can't do that. It's not possible. Do I think that I can cancel an event from here in Alabama, somebody out in California? No, I can't. I mean, that's when y'all hear me starting to talk like that, like sometimes I'm going to shut down all the weather machine. Then that's delusion. You can't shut no weather machine down. You can talk to the universe about it. Say eventually one day have this as a world where everything is tropical or what have you. But don't think that I'm being serious when I say I'm going to shut down a wealth machine. Now, come on now. Come on. Come on now. I think some of these people is taking this a little bit too far. Yeah. I was just saying there's no way you can really shut nobody's event down unless you're going to physically go and shut it down.
Yeah, no, you can't do that. There's no way you can do that.
But anyways, y'all, it's 3 hours. I gotta go. It was nice. And hey, I thought I missed somebody. I gotta go, y'all. It's been nice. Go to my website. Make sure that you click on the notification bell here, and so that you can get a notification. If they'll give you a notification, go to the website, fill out the contact information. You understand? So I can send you email blast for posts, for videos, for live streams. Bye bye. Hit that thumbs up.